How's it going, everybody? Tonight we have an outbreak of Torchic, and I figured I had to go to it. We need 3 females, and they're 1 in 8. So I think our best chance is just to have the outbreak and just do what we've been doing. We've been having some pretty good luck with the Torchics. So, I don't know. I think maybe we even do like a spicy fire sandwich. We just try to get a bunch of them, and we see how it goes today. You know. Pseudo-Wudo with the gifted membership right out of the gate. Pseudo-Wudo, I appreciate you, buddy. OG, make sure you say thanks. And if you guys get a gifted membership tonight, please make sure to say thanks to whoever has gifted you. And make sure you're opted into exclamation gift in the chat. I wanted to show you guys something before I get going today. Let me just... I got this in the mail today. It's this little, like, arcade cabinet thing. And I just think it's so neat. I can't turn it on right now. It has to be plugged in. Hassan, I appreciate you, buddy. The cool thing about this, though, is, like, the screen. I don't know if I can do this while I'm, like, holding it. The screen, you can push it, and you can rotate it for, like, shoot-'em-up games and stuff. And it's just so cool. I'm gonna have it in the set back there. But, yeah, I just think it's neat. I got this in the mail today. And then the you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Here's my other baby version that's sitting on my desk of the same like arcade machine. So we got a lot of arcade shenanigans happening here at Coleman Collecting Industries. Yeah, I just think they're neat. Oh, so we have, oh god, Raise, what the heck? Raise with the 10, I appreciate you. Let's see if it happens. We're getting very close. Like, we have this list that just keeps shrinking, and Barnabas, eventually he can't dodge. Eventually it's not going to happen, so... Or it is going to happen? However you want to phrase that makes the most sense, you know. And we have a Pokeball Lotto to start out the stream, so let's see. This is going to tell us how good our luck is going to be today. Here we go. Guys, do we need a new like goal? Are we at 50 likes already? We're at 70. We're way past 50. One thing, I thought we only had 5 items for a second here when I saw this. Okay, hopefully it's one really good thing. A dream ball. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. That does not bode well. Guys, make sure you say thanks to Raise. We just had 10 gifted memberships, and yeah, if you're here, show some love. Throw out a bruh, maybe a Mr. Kappa, a pay button, because that is not free for Raise to just throw it out there, you know? You have to do the mochi dance when you get a Torchic, or I riot. It's okay. It's not really much of a dance. I feel like it's a pretty weak dance, but sure. Sure. I need to go back, and I think I'm gonna start with a cafeteria special, or academy special. Pseudo-Wudo.
We will expect to see you and the Lady Shiny Torchic soon for tea.
Oh god. Okay. Oh no. That super chat took a very dark turn. Alright, we're gonna start with Academy Special and just see how it's going tonight. Please don't do the dance. I hate it so much. Even more reason for me to do it. And Jimbo just hates good things. We love Minecraft noises, Calm. Is that a Minecraft noise? I've literally only heard it from memes. I didn't realize that was a thing, if that is a thing. I'll be lurking as always. I appreciate you lurkers. I know we got a bunch of you hanging out there. Toast. Hello. How you doing? Trying to get a Smeargle in the same spot as you. No luck so far. I found mine under that tree, and it was kind of tough to notice because of the shadows, but, yeah, most of them, it should be relatively easy to spot them, I feel like. Relatively. The cave noise in Minecraft. The more you know. Like it just plays when you enter a cave. I'm such a boomer, dude. It's rough. Yeah. Alright, well, apparently I have some Minecraft stuff on my channel. Want to hear a joke? Here we go. What's your opinion on Pecharunt's stats? I don't even know what its stats are, so I have no opinion. What are its stats? Burb with the $4 redues. I tried getting a shiny Veluza again, and I got it. Very nice. Yeah, that is kind of a scary hunt. It's just harassing you the whole time. But I'm glad you got it knocked out. Guys, please do not let me KO too many of these things, okay? I'm once again asking for your assistance. We just get to stand here and keep an eye on it, though, which is pretty cool. Warlock, you got it. Like goal 100. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, just consider doing it. Help your boy out on the algorithm. He already saw we needed a new one, but he's calm, so he forgets. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never forgot something on stream before. I don't do that. That isn't a real thing. Have you tried the Blaze Raid 7-star yet?
I tried getting a shiny Veluza again and I got it.
Blaze Raid. The Blaziken raid. The new one. Yeah, that makes sense. I have not. See, usually I don't really care about the raid events unless I can shiny hunt it or it's giving some, like, item that I really need. Like, I kind of don't care about the things that just have, like, a good mark. And they have good IVs and stuff, right? Like, they're perfect, but I don't know. I usually can't be bothered. 20 KO'd so far. I have not been counting. I'm kind of just looking at the little alerts. Haven't played the DLC, so I might not chat as much. You're playing the DLC right now then, is what you're saying. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Enjoy it. It's something that you'll get through pretty fast. But, I had a good time with it. I mean, it's just you're hanging out with the homies from the main story a little bit, and it's nice that you get a little bit more time with them. Because I feel like these DLCs, you didn't get to interact with them at all. Pecharunt's base stats are 88, 88, 160. 88, 88, 88. 88 seems like a weird number for it to just be all of its stats. 160 is its defense. So it's just a real tanky friend. I know that its ability is crazy. If a Pokemon is poisoned, they're also confused, which is wild. That just sucks, because poison doesn't ever go away unless you die. So I don't know if the confusion just starts and then goes away like normal, or if they're just indefinitely confused. I don't know if that is how that works. Does anybody know that? Because that is bananas if that's the case. 88 looks like... There it is. Looks like chains. That's actually kind of cool. I like it. Rudy, welcome in. Confusion goes away. Okay, that's good. But if they switch out, they probably re-get confused, right? It's interesting, right? Like, confusion is weird because it just adds another layer of potential, like, shenanigans. And it's really tanky, and I'm pretty sure it can learn recover and stuff too, right? So, yeah. It's going to be very annoying. Stop 60 KO'd. Alright. So I guess we'll just do some picnic resets right now. We have the Academy special, so hopefully we get lucky. And we'll see how it goes tonight. My mission tonight is 1 female Torchic at least. We'll see if that pans out for us. What are we all doing tonight? How's things? You wonder if Pecharunt is edible. I mean, it's basically just like a berry thing, right? People in the Discord, specifically Mel, were saying that it was Z's tonsils, though, so I personally wouldn't eat it if it were me. But we all gotta make our own decisions here, you know? I can't make this decision for you, the people. King Totodile, welcome in. Does anybody have any shiny starter Pokemon? I know we for sure have some people with shiny starter Pokemon in here. I'm assuming you're trying to trade, though. Had a doctor's appointment today. They took all of my blood and gave me shots in a different message. They took all of my blood and gave me... Gave you what? Hey, Calm, how you been? Herb, I've been doing well. How you been? How's things? We're just getting started for the night with, unfortunately, a very not exciting hunt, but, it's one that we gotta do, you know? We're gonna have to do it eventually. I have 3 shiny starter Pokemon ever. In this game, too? Are you doing hunts in this game, too? It is something that you have to unlock, so it is, I guess, a little bit, there's, like, some things you have to do, I guess. I haven't pulled up my sandwich guide or anything. I guess I'll do that right now while we're waiting for chickens. Alright. Moving right along. These, I feel like they spawn a lot faster with this outbreak here, too. Before, I would only get, like, maybe 10 of them. But it seems like I'm getting the full, like, 15 spawns pretty quick. With this outbreak kind of helping the spawns and stuff happening. You don't want inverted shiny Litten yesterday. Inverted. Just the white to black. The red is still red, right? If it was really inverted, it would be... what? The opposite of red is cyan, I think. Right? White and cyan. It'd be like... it'd look kind of like an ice type if they did that. I think it'd be kind of cool. Leave it to Calm to bully Rays. No. There's no bullying. Plus, she's got no blood anymore. I can't blame her. She can't type, I can't read. It's a real problem. The communication is not there. Waiting for chickens. My favorite play. You know, it is what it is. We need... and we're not even just waiting for regular chickens. We're waiting for shiny chickens. Where are you? The one that did shiny Litten yesterday. I actually know a pretty sweet spot for Litten, I think. We did the place for I'm drawing a blank on the name. Grass 4th gen starter. Turtwig. Geez, I don't know what the deal is. That's not like a Pokemon that I don't know. That's just me having a stroke. So, but, yeah, the place where I did Turtwig, it looks like a V on the map in the mountain range area. If you're standing up on top of that, Litten is also over there. And I think Fire Sandwich, that's the only thing that spawns. So, whenever I do that hunt, it's going to be on that mountain, I think.
Look at
This
all
is-
them chickens. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick.
This is the
Front-facing
longest
baby chick.
emote.
Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick. Front-facing baby chick.
Front-facing baby chick.
Baby chick.
Oh
Front-facing
my
baby
god,
chick.
it's
Front-facing
so
baby chick.
long.
Front-facing baby chick.
Stop it, Brian. Front-facing baby chick. Pokeberry Pie, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Mochi Mochi dance to this. I don't know. It was kind of a vibe, though. I'll give you that. Was truly one of the front-facing baby chicks of all time. It really was. Really was. Hunting Solosis in an outbreak right now, and you're hating it. I don't know. We found it kind of quickly, and it's the only psychic type on the water, right? So we found it pretty quick. I mean, we got all 3 of ours in one sandwich, right? And we got something else. I think we had like 4 things that sandwich. So I can't complain. It is, like, I get that people would have issues spotting it. If you don't have the old Sharingan, like your boy over here. Calm will die if somebody donates 10 and spams front-facing baby chick. No. No more front-facing baby chicks. It ain't happening. Baked Voldemort with the 150. I believe you, Baked Voldemort, that we're at the 100 like goal. Guys, I appreciate you liking the stream. If you haven't done it yet, just think about it. Leave it at that. Not having any luck with it? Sigh. You know, the sad thing is there is potential that they're just being missed, too. Because they aren't, like, the easiest thing to spot. I'm Sorcerer Stone Voldemort. That's you? No nose on the back of whatever that professor's name was. The back of his head. The bald lad. I haven't watched those movies for a long time. But back in the day, that was kind of a scary moment. Kind of freaked me out. Just a face on the back of the middle-aged bald dude. Yeah. That's what he was. Checking every single one I see. Oh, you're looking like manually, or you're attacking them one by one? Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah, I was attacking a bunch of them, but not every single one. I was losing my mind when it was happening, but we started recognizing them. The $2 redos, I see some front-facing baby chicks in that super chat there. Shout out to Stormy, front-facing baby chick. Love to see it. And I appreciate the $2 redos. Cozy and full of Lego. Inside of Mel's head, cozy and full of Lego. I feel like those are two kind of like... That's like a yin and yang almost. Because full of Lego, full of Legos, if you will, not cozy. It's just sharp and pointy and painful to step on or sit on, you know. I wouldn't want to be in just an enclosed space with just a bunch of Legos with an S. And speaking of Legos, you know, I was thinking about this on the way to get dinner, Mel, and I don't know. You don't like pixel art, and I'm surprised because you like Lego stuff so much, which kind of is like almost like pixely art stuff. It kind of surprised me after I was thinking about it like that.
Front-facing baby chick,
Here
have a
it
great
is.
stream. Shout out to Stormy, front-facing baby chick.
Front-facing baby chick, everybody. First Academy special ought to do it. Is this the one where you get your Slowpoke? Is it happening? Today's the day. It's got to be the first one, for sure. You get more than one. Front-facing baby Torchic emote. The problem, I mean, I guess it would be a good thing, but the problem is I can't make emotes that long, like that name. So when Brian reads it, it won't be as much of a meme, I feel like. It'll just be a Torchic. You seen my work? I make Lego look not like Lego. There you go. Well, I will say there's ways to make sprite work not look like NES stuff either too, but we'll leave it at that. Mel said, my Lego stuff, not like regular grade. This is the finest of Lego work. And while I do agree, so many custom things, I don't know, like not a lot of people go off of the not rules, directions, I guess. They aren't making their own special secret sauce, which, yeah, I can appreciate it. Moody Mel with the Chicken Nightmare. This is probably going to be muted. Let me just open up this. Please hold. This is going to be like 15 minutes long. We'll give it a little bit of time. We'll see. Brian might just cut this off too. I'm not sure exactly. What a nightmare, dude.
Front-facing baby chick, hatching chick, rooster, poultry leg, chicken, baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, hatching chick, rooster, poultry leg, chicken, baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, hatching chick, rooster, poultry leg, chicken, baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, hatching chick, rooster, poultry leg, chicken, baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, hatching chick, rooster, poultry leg, chicken, baby chick, front-facing baby chick.
Oh my god, it's still going. Oh, there he got cut off. There is a limit to... Oh, wow. Okay, there's one, for sure. Let's let the rest of them spawn, though. The front-facing baby chick. It seems like it summoned it. Yeah, that was a nightmare of a message. Make sure you count to 16. I think for sure it's going to work in here, but the problem is some things spawn outside of the cave here. I don't think it actually is valid in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I guess it do be working. We're going to surprise it. No surprise? It's a male anyways. It's not going in a special Pokeball. It's just going in a regular one. Oh, God. Whoopsies. Uh-oh. You know, no harm, no foul. Picnic. Oh, God. It's going all the way to KFC. Let's get it on the board. Okay, worst case scenario. I would like not to reset this and just lose the Academy special. So we'll see. I saved before I encountered this. Poor little chicken. Let's get it on the board for right now. I guess it's going upside down. I wasn't even thinking. There it is. Plenty of them are going to be sent away at some point, so... And I think this one obviously is already donezo. So we'll just Just put it there, hanging out. Raging Raichu. No harm, no foul, but the foul harmed itself exactly. There's a lot of wordplay happening in here tonight. Oh my god, we're popping off. Another one? Back to back? Okay, you know what? The chickens might not be existing very well, but...
No harm, no foul, but the foul harmed itself.
Here we go. I think we're locked on. We are locked onto the right one. I want to get the surprise on it, though. Okay, I think we got it. Female. Female. Alright. We will catch this one, though. At the very least, it will be caught. And it is level 69, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Get in there. Okay, this one's alive. This one's a victory for the Torchics. 69, har, har, har. There you go. No harm, no foul. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that joke. Stop it. Don't laugh at this. Are you gonna get the lock-on upgrade? I kind of don't want it. Honestly, I kind of like not knowing if the Pokemon has a mark, and it doesn't really give me any other useful information. If it told me if the Pokemon was shiny, I would get it. But it does not. Here we go.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
Only fowls rush in.
Are you gonna get the lock-on upgrade?
Look, they're just gonna be kind of headbutting each other, I think, is gonna be the name of the game here. We're gonna have a lot of upside down and right side up Torchics tonight. That's how it's gonna go. Pseudo Woodoo, I appreciate the $3 reviews. This song, you know. Let me take a sip. Sorry, I have like a little bit of like a cough thing going on right now. Boomer, just get the upgrade. Boomer doesn't... I don't get how Boomer applies here. But I don't know. I like that there's a surprise whether or not it has a mark. I don't want to just know right before I get it, you know? You need to get a chicken nugget box icon and pile them in. That's actually not a bad idea. Who's Mel? Mel is one of the mods here. Moody Mel. Shiny Phantom is not... It's not show up. It's a little bit difficult to spot it, I feel like, because of the lighting over there. It's always like that with the lighting, I'm telling you. The lighting is always your worst enemy in this game. Cough cough. Home 2024, that's me. That is me, unfortunately. We got 7 minutes. And I will say, I will keep any Torchics that I get. Like, I don't have to reset the Academy specials. I'm down to just use them, you know? That's the nice thing about Academy Special. You don't have to stress the Herba Mystica. It costs basically nothing. 150 BP is nothing. Instead of upside down facing Baby Chick, the fail should just be a KFC bucket. Get the KFC bucket on the board. Or like just like a chicken leg or something. Ceiling Cat with the 5, I appreciate you, buddy.
The Academy specials don't work well for this underscore front-facing baby Ceiling Cat underscore.
There it is. There it is. The front-facing ceiling cat, I cannot read. We have that emote now. The front-facing baby Sneasel is in here now. It has officially been released. Paldean fried chicken. This is Unova, actually. So, it could technically be Kentucky. This is supposed to be based on the U.S. Although I don't know exactly where we have these animal biodomes in the middle of the ocean. I don't think this is as much the U.S. I hunger for the things I cannot consume. Man, I would kill for some chicken. This can't be getting you hungry, Z. If the Torchic shiny hunts are getting you hungry, there's some issues going on here. That's how you know the man's desperate. Said, oh, Torchic, I'm real hungry for some chicken right now. Isn't Blueberry Academy in Unova? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is Unova. So, we're basically halfway there. The boomer was for free, just shouting me out to be a boomer, calling me out in my own stream. That ain't cool, Roosevelt. You ever stare longingly at a McDonald's ad? That's where I'm at. Yeah, dark times. Dark times. It's alright. Alright if I have a shiny Torchic. There's a lot of strange English happening in here tonight, and it could just be me not being able to read. That also happens. But I feel like it's a bad combination, me not being able to read plus typos. It just makes me seem even more insane, because I'm reading these things, and everybody's like, assuming it's me having issues, which, fair. BBA in Unovan water space. BBA. I don't know. I shouldn't read acronyms I do not know. BBQ, though. I mean, they're already kind of alluding to this. Is brain work fine? Yes, is glued. Yes, is glued. It's going pretty alright over here. Calm is unable to not read the hour messages. Yes, that is me. You will blue screen me, just so we're clear. If we get too many of these, I will no longer be able to participate in the chat. Blueberry Academy. Blueberry... Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? The place I'm at. BBA. Yeah, makes sense. McPablo, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Stayed up all night wondering where the sun went, then it dawned on me. This is where we're at right now. This early in the stream on a Friday? All these milceries look shiny. Look at the eyes. They will have, like, black pupils. But the white, I was able to notice pretty immediately. It's kind of... It can be kind of tough, I get it, but it was pretty noticeable when it did finally show up. Let's not give the streamer guy a headache. Yeah, you know. I feel like I'm not going to be able to avoid that tonight. We'll see how it goes. Eyes can type most as gooder than do the math. Me too, actually. Me for sure. Lawless Aether. 9 months. Mochi. Chicken dance. Front-facing chicken. Sorry, front-facing chicken dance. I appreciate the 9 months. You almost made me choke when I read that pseudo. Don't encourage him. Do not. Mimi sour cream? What is happening right now in chat? There's not a lot Not a lot of depth, actual conversation happening here. There's just some strange stuff happening in here. Yeah, Top Gear is fantastic. I'm a big fan of Top Gear. And Grand Tour as well. Although old school Top Gear was like kind of peak, you know? Oh my god, here we go. Can we just reset? Thank you. Top Gear is goated. I would agree. I would agree. David, you better watch it. I know this one. What should I hunt? Woodrow. I'm not going to bring you into this Torchic nightmare. You know, but if you decided you wanted to come over here, that's an option. Do you have Toucannon and stuff yet? You have the birds? It's a pretty good one. Galarian Slowpoke is really easy. You can do it with the Academy Special, like Z, and hopefully you get it... I don't want to say faster than Z, because I don't want Z to be banished into the Slowpoke Shadow Realm that he's been in for the past day. But, yeah, hopefully you have some good luck on it, too. If you like Top Gear, you'll like Clarkson's Farm. I remember he said he was doing farming things. He has a show about it? Is that a thing? Alright, our Academy Special is up. Let's take a look at this Torchic. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. It's in the duplicate box. And we're just going to keep it like this, I think. Do I have any other good... Kind of interesting. You know, I was talking about this spot. I think I want to go over here. We're going to try something. I'm starting to feel like I don't exist in this stream. Talinda, there's just been a lot of chats. Guys, if I ever miss your messages, please don't take it personally. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's tough to see all of the chats, plus, you know, just find the shinies, all that stuff. Haven't been here in like a year. I'm Main McCassidy. Well, welcome back. You been playing some Pokemon or what? What brings you back? So, I wonder if... Scyther is spawning here. I wonder if Cleaver spawns here. If I do a rock sandwich, will I get Cleaver here? And if not, I guess I go over there and I should get Cleaver, right? Ceiling Cat lives in the ceiling, if you guys don't know this already. Having a bit of an existential crisis over there in Ceiling Cat land. Rock Sandwich is only Cleaver over here, right? Or is there something else? I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other rock types that would be over here. Miniors galore. Oh god, yeah. That would be a problem over in the other thing too. So if I do Bug Sandwich, I guess... Man, that's kind of a bummer. I forgot about Minior. Although, I mean, I don't need. It would be fine if I got the other Minior, like, core colors, I guess. Yeah, that sounds less exciting for me, though. I'm going back over here. Original plan. Definitely get him here with a rock sandwich. I think Bug Sandwich, because even if I get a Scyther, it would still work, you know? Don't do this to me. That's not shiny. But KO it. I knew it wasn't shiny, but get him anyways. So if I do a Ghost Sandwich here, I will get only Golett and Golurk. If I do Fire, I will get only Litten. I could do a Bug Sandwich here. I don't know if I see cleaver here, though. We're gonna test it. I just want to see. Can we send the message again when you don't read it? Yeah, just don't spam it a bunch. Like, maybe wait a little bit, depending on what it is, you know. Let's see. I think I'm going to do a bug Sammy. We're just going to, well, yeah, I think we're going to do a bug Sammy. We're going to hope that we get a cleaver. Haven't been to streams recently. Has Barnabas gotten a membership? Unfortunately for Barnabas, that is a big no. He's been having some issues, poor Barnabas. But one of these days, it's going to happen. We just have to believe as a community. We're going sweet. I only put one. Hold on. 2. Hassan with the gifty. Here's Barnabas. I main McCassidy just popped in and got one. And Pseudo Wudo. Make sure you guys are saying thanks, whoever's getting these gifted memberships. And guys, make sure you're opted in. Exclamation gift. Baby Pluto with a 10. What are we at right now? I mean, we're at like 1,300 members, which is crazy. I don't even know how many are in the list. There's definitely few enough that Barnabas is like becoming more and more of a reality, though. It's not like a crazy shot in the dark anymore. I'm looking at the list. Yeah. Gray name exists. Calm chat. Get him. Guys, throw out some pay buttons. Show some love. Whoever has gifted you a membership tonight, don't forget to say thanks, because they don't have to do that. Oh, God. Oh, no. Raging Raichu with the 5, buddy. I appreciate you. So I drew the front-facing baby chick, but it keeps marking the work as explicit. I don't know why that would be. I'm catching up. I don't see Barnabas in any of these lists, though, which is just sad times. Bro has triple-digit Herba Mystica. Yeah, not me. I mean, I do have double digits. I think I have about 50 total, so I'm doing all right. We're definitely not having a bad time with Herba Mystica. But that's because the homies in the chat helped me out so much. You know, if I get this, I guess we have to go back for Jupiter, right? This kind of... Okay, this would be an easy way to get a Skarmory, but I really would like to find a Cleaver. I just want to see how many spawn over here. Because I think that would be way more cool to find it already evolved. So let me just do a couple like picnic resets just to see. Maybe if I go over here. Oh god. Oh god. Get me out of here. Here's the thing, I feel like I could potentially reset over one because, like, it's green like a Scyther. I could see myself doing this. We'll see. Gotten memberships for channels I've never been to, so Barnabas may always be gray. I know Barnabas has had a gifted membership before, though. I don't even know. That's weird that you got it from a channel you've never been to, though. Because you have to be opted in, right? There was a Scyther over there T-posing. I don't know if you guys saw that. Talinda, gotta go. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out, Talinda. Mr. Wolfley? Welcome in. I don't know. We aren't even really seeing any of the cleavers here, which is unfortunate. If I go over here, does it... It's not like a certain area over here, right? Like it's just this spot in general. I don't know if they spawn over here too. Let me just see if maybe I can get like a picnic reset cooking, right? Yeah. I think this is the spot if I can do it. All right. And this way they'll just all spawn in front of me, I think. Is that cleaver not static? I thought it was. Well, there is one that is always spawning there, but they can spawn just in general here too, I thought. Because we KO'd one of them earlier. Right? I mean, I guess we haven't seen another one since. Can't evolve Scyther into Cleaver in this game. For sure? You can get the Black Augurite in this, can't you? I think you can. Does somebody know that for sure? Is that actually a thing? I thought for sure you could evolve it into it in this. Do tell. It shouldn't even allow you to buy the DLC for a game you don't have. You can buy DLC for a game you don't have? What the heck? Like, from the Nintendo store, you mean? That's interesting. I mean, I guess they are down to just take your money anyways. This is weird. I'm not seeing any cleaver here, so I think... Well, there's one. I don't know if that thing is static or not, if that's just random. You know what I mean? Like, he keeps spawning in that same spot. What if I do a picnic reset where that spawn is at? Maybe he just respawns over and over again? I think Cleaver only appears in the dirt area. Alright, well let's see. We'll do a couple more picnic resets just to get a look-see going. We saw one more right now, but like... At this point, I feel like it's probably just more worth it to go over to the other spot and get a Scyther really fast. And then move on with our lives, because I don't think Cleaver is going to happen over here, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Static Cleaver, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. That Scyther down there looked a little weird. But we're just going to move on with our lives. We want to find him extra fast, which means the spicy spot. This spot, for anything that spawns here that you can narrow down, this is the spot. Just transfer a shiny Scyther into PLA and then evolve it. Can you really not? Hold on. I'm catching up on chat. Transfer to Legends, evolve it there. Austin John says we can't anymore. Can't evolve it. Like, I am pretty sure I have the item for it. That's really weird if you were able to and then you can't anymore. Adrift, welcome in. I think you're able to get shiny Cleaver in raids. Well, I mean, there is that Cleaver that spawns over there too. I don't really want to hunt that just with that, like, resetting that static thing, but I don't know. If I get one of these and I can't evolve it, I guess I might reset. Because I don't know if I want to waste the time on this if it isn't going to be able to evolve. I want a shiny Koraidon, me too. I wish you could. Wish we could get them. But unfortunately, they don't want us to have nice things. They say those shiny legendaries, they're too cool. It'll eventually be some GameStop thing or something, you know. Did you hear about the cat that ate a lemon? I don't know. I don't know. You can't evolve it, but you can hunt them isolated. You can hunt Cleaver isolated? Where? You mean like with an outbreak? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I guess an outbreak must be the only way. That's so weird that you can get them in outbreaks and stuff, but you can't evolve them. Take the risk with a Rock Sammy and get your Cleaver. Yeah. You know what? I'd have to count. If I was going to do that, I would be also looking at the Minior. I'd be counting, which is not a very exciting stream. Sauce McGavin in the chat. Sauce, what are you doing in here? How you doing, buddy? He just says yes. I'm not sure what the yes is to. Welcome in. It's been a hot minute. I pop in every now and then, and I'm just lurking, but, you know, I don't just want to pop in for a couple seconds and then dip, you know? But welcome in. And we need a new light goal, apparently. Guys, a 200. Let's go for 200. And I appreciate you guys liking the stream. If you haven't done it yet, just think about it. Marmsy, what you talking about? Calm is so funny. For some reason, I don't take that very seriously. I feel like this is sarcastic. Like, oh, he's so funny. Bully, there you go. 200. I appreciate it, buddy. Boom. Gotten his gold jacket and everything. Sauce has a gold jacket. I just know that he's a Baja Blast appreciator, and we relate on a very specific emotional level because of that. I just know that him and I, we see eye to eye because of that. The Baja Blast has brought us together. Do me a favor and open up your map. Go to the bottom left area of the map. There is a U-shaped spot on a mountain. Cleaver spawns there on a rock Sammy. U mountain. You mean this mountain that I'm on? Or is there a different U mountain? I think this is a V. This right here. That's the U. I see the U you're talking about. But Minior spawns there too, right? That was like the reason I didn't go there. Yeah, a Baja for life. There you go. Right away, number 7. Yellow Fellow. You'll love to see it. I'm glad you finally got one, because that is insane how long that took for you to find the lad. Alright, I think I'm going to just reset this, because we're not going to find what I want on this. I don't think I'm going to keep it if I can't evolve it. Throw a rock Sammy on. Family spawns a cleaver. Everybody scared me away with the Miniors. Yeah, that sounds a lot nicer. We're going to try rock. Let's see. We enjoy watching him struggle. Yeah, they're like scaring me away from apparently the very good situation. Gotta stop listening to these guys. Gonna be honest, you've never had Baja Blast? Never lived. No, it's good. It's a good time. Level ball. Level ball for Galarian Slowpoke? Interesting. Very interesting. Just here for the vibes and the chat. Well, Hassan, I appreciate you hanging out. Alright, Rock Sammy. We're going to believe Mr. Sauce McGavin on this one. I guess we already saved. We're good. Rock Sammy. Calm is so handsome. Again, I feel like sarcasm there. I don't appreciate that. Never had Baja Blast either. Raise. What's going on over here, guys? Are we gonna have what's the opposite of an intervention where you like get people on something? This is the opposite of an intervention. Try some Baja Blast if you haven't. It's a good time. Yeah. They sell it at like Walmart or something right now, don't they? You don't even have to go to Taco Bell for it. The big thing for me is it's like a Taco Bell exclusive thing, and I don't go there like super, super often. So that's what keeps me away from the Baja Blast as frequently as I would probably be drinking it, I guess. So, yeah. It could be a good thing, a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Raging Raichu with the $2 reduce. I can't taste Mountain Dew normally after Coke. What? It hit the Mountain Dew receptors? Yeah, that's bad times. That's the worst kind of COVID to get.
I can't taste Mountain Dew normally after COVID.
Yeah, that is a very sad time right there. Anyone who hasn't had Baja Blast is missing out so much. Stop and Shop has them. We don't have Stop and Shop here. We're just in very different locations, but Walmart we for sure have. I don't know of any other place that sells it. I think it's just Walmart here. Got a question. What's the challenge on top of the dragon guys? On the dragon guys is what that says. You have to battle them with Pokemon that you've caught in the terrarium, all of the gym trainers. It's kind of annoying, and when I say kind of, I mean very annoying. And you can't use anything that you caught from, Can I picnic in here? Yeah, I figured not. You can't use anything that you got in Terra Raid battles either. It has to be things that were caught in the wild here, which messed me up. I got a whole team set up, and I leveled them. I got good attacks and everything, and it was just like, oh, you can't use most of those. And then I had to get a bunch more Pokemon. And, you know, I cried a little bit. You know how it goes. Let me just see over here if they spawn on the rocks at all, because if I could picnic reset where I was at, that would be a lot nicer. It's looking like a lot of minier. Let me just try like one or two of these, just to see. Are you sponsored by Taco Bell? I am not, but I'll tell you what, if they gave me a jingle and they said I get the lifetime supply of Baja Blast, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, you know that it is happening if they give me the call. All you guys have to do is call Taco Bell or Mountain Dew, whichever. I don't care which one calls me. I just care about results. Yeah, this isn't bad. If I could find like a good picnic spot, like right here, I think this is it. Back to the side of the mountain. Yeah. I think yeah. Oh god. Whoa. That's weird. So if you get a family spawn with a cleaver, you get you get Scythers too? What the heck? I just used my Flygon and Metagross and Shiny... Oh, that you Shiny hunted. I literally cannot read tonight, just so we're clear, guys. And they're super easy, the fights. You don't even have to use the terrarium-specific Pokemon during the leader fight. You just have to use it for these trainers, and they're just the worst. They're no problem at all. Maybe I go here, so I can see down the side of the mountain, too. Baja Blast is just shiny Mountain Dew. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense why I'm so down with it. Yeah. We have to do a little 360, but this isn't bad. I don't think I'm going to be counting the miniers, though. Just so we're clear here. Wind is still going strong. We're thinking of getting a hotel room for the night. Just like crazy weather. You think like the power's going to go out, or is it just... You're worried the house is going to blow down or something? Is it like that crazy? I've never had wind like that here. I am lag, and 480p. You are lag. Is anybody else having issues tonight? I don't know. I'm not seeing any drop frames or anything, so it might just be YouTubing, you know? The wind is nuts here, too. Yeah, no wind here. The house is fine, but we have a broken window and the gutter was damaged. Oh. So the wind's just kind of blowing through your house right now is what I'm hearing. I think... So they only kind of spawn up top here. Like, I kind of need to get over... Yeah. Like, right here, I think. Let's try this. We need to find the spot. Calm and can't read it outright. That's... And I misread that too. Yeah, you know, we're gonna get through this together as a community. We will figure this out. What if I go like right here? Look at that. Oh, this is it right here. Yeah, yeah. When I lived in Glendale, we had a microburst that was crazy. Just like a crazy storm thing. Oh god. Dude, the green with the scythers is messing me up. That's gonna freak me out. I might reset over that if there's too many of those. You found it. I found it. We got there. Picnic reset on the sparkling thing. I got a good spot, right? I think we're good. This seems like a really good location. I think we got it. We're good. We're good. Green. Green, green, green. Don't mess with me with this green. Are you calling the green? Don't tell me if I missed one of these. You shouting out green is freaking me out, though. It's like crazy winds in the middle of a thunderstorm, but localized. Just like one specific bubble, huh? Yeah, that's weird. Somebody hit Jimbo Jones with the your correction. That's how you know a real argument is happening, when they hit him with the grammatical corrections. Z always has my back because someone who proudly brandishes their title of Toxic King, he is too purely toxic to be toxic. This is like a lot of double negative stuff going on here, but we can just agree that we're big fans of Z Toxic, right? We can leave it at that, I think. Ehehehe. It is you are. Hit them with the grammar. That's the one that stings the most, is when they hit you with the grammar. I'm a back. Toast, welcome back. After Cleaver, do the Go Lurk Outbreak, Calmster. I feel like, I can do that. I'm down with it. It seems like it's in kind of a weird spot, though, is the reason I wasn't, like, super looking at it. And the other thing is that V, that, like, mountain V, I was able to see a bunch of Go Lurk, so I know we for sure have a good spot for that, but yeah, if we can get it with an Academy special, why wouldn't we, I guess, right? Just knock it out. Joan, welcome in. Am I saying that right? J-Owen? Joan? Welcome. I'm sorry for my reads. I'm doing Cyndaquil. Yeah, that is not fun. I've heard. I haven't actually tried it yet, but we only need one. Just one. Just a different breed to have the courage to go punch for punch with the mods. Yeah, Jimbo... Well, Jimbo has the timeshare in the Shadow Realm too, you know? It's just so used to it. Jumbo collecting. Good old Jumbo collecting. Chicken on the ceiling. Was it a male? It was a male, but it didn't go there because it was male. It went there because of my... It was my fault. Well, you know what? Actually, it was its own fault. Because it used Flare Blitz on me, and I false swiped it, which you can gloss over that part. But, yeah. It KO'd itself. I didn't do it. It took itself out. What can you do? Oh, poor Jumbo. Poor Jumbo got the Shadow Realm. You hate to see it. Jumbo, we'll see you around. What can you do? What can you do? Just like the good old days. God bonked, yeah. Yeah, the bonking do be happening tonight. Shadow Realmed. There it is. the Shadow Realm grammar as well. I'm glad that it's getting broken out here. A little bit of grammar, a little bit of Shadow Realming. We're getting like 5 per reset. I wonder if maybe I can get even more. I'm going to adjust a little bit. I get to see the Jimbo Jones on my trip to Ohio now. Yes. This is just the Shadow Realm. You know, he'll be coming back from that. Ohio, you never escape from, so you gotta be careful there. But, yeah. Shadow Realm, he'll be back. Say hi to Giratina for me. Yeah, living in the Shadow Realm. It's mostly just Tauros. Like, for the most part. Lots of Tauros, lots of Dunsparce. It's a very interesting place, Ohio. Lots of unique Pokemon. Lots of Dunsparce that will eventually evolve into a 2-segment. The Dunsparce. I live in Ohio. Literally, I feel it. Raging Raichu knows. Said, it true. It true. You know, they spawn just kind of slow. I mean, I guess I need to wait for an extra minute when I do these resets. Yesterday I was shiny hunting and I noticed where my shiny Charizard went, so I searched my boxes, didn't see it, and I let someone use it for a raid, then I hunted a new one. So you gave it away? I mean, Charmander's easy to hunt in this game, at least, you know? If you had to accidentally give away one shiny, you'll get one pretty quick. It's got a really nice town reset. Poor Jimbo, back again, and so quickly sent back to his vacation rental. he was back for like 2 seconds. It was so fast. I'm literally crying. Y'all ain't fighting fair at this point. I didn't even see what happened. What was this message here? There, he was back, and then immediately snuffed out. Let your boy, he's got to come back. He didn't say anything wrong. Just wait. He will say something. Trust me. Send me in. Jess says, send me over to the Shadow Realm. I want to go explore. Get in on that timeshare. How's it going? Kathy, going well. Some interesting things in the chat tonight, but besides that, pretty good. Jumbo is gone again. Poor Jumbo. Poor Jumbo. I don't know why it's happening like this. Why it be like this? It was such a nice, relaxing night, relaxing Friday evening, and just like that.
What's your favorite theme music from the DLC?
I don't know. I feel like there weren't a lot of tracks that really were like bops in the DLC. I kind of liked the battle theme for the trainers during the epilogue. If that counts, right? It's like part of the DLC. You had to have the DLC to hear that. I kind of liked that. It was kind of like chiptune-y when they're doing the chicken dance, you know? And the battle with the legendary was fine too. It was alright. Yeah, more Rush. You're gonna get in on that too, huh? Get in on the Shadow Realm timeshare. It's gonna happen. It's not a good time. Don't sign up for it. You're trapped there forever if you do. Bad times all around. Day, welcome in. Mochi music was awesome. Yeah, it was pretty good. There wasn't like a lot that really blew me away in the DLC though, like music wise. There's a lot of Pokemon music that I really do like, but I don't know, I felt like this game really didn't have too many slappers, at least the DLC. Like, this is kind of cool because it's a remake of the Gen 5 stuff, but I don't have like a lot of nostalgia for that. And I know this is a hot take, but one of the things that kind of was a little bit off-putting for me with Gen 5, one of the other reasons I skipped it, was I felt like the battle music was just really weak. The, like, wild battle music. It sounded like too happy to me, not like a crazy wild animal was attacking you. It was just so cute sounding, this wild battle music, while this creature is attacking you. Call me weird for expecting that vibe, I guess, but that was just usually that's the song that you're hearing the most in these games, so it has to be a slapper. And it wasn't for me. First thing I thought was Calm needs to do the Mochi Mochi song on the trumpet game. Oh, the trombone champ. I wonder if it is a thing. That game kind of fell off really quick. I don't know if people are still making custom tracks for that or not, but that, I think, would work. Driftvale City theme song is trending on TikTok for some odd reason. Yeah, because of the dancing toothless or whatever meme that's going on. I mean, I'm not saying that all music in Gen 5 was bad. I'm talking specifically Wild Battle theme was just like really weak for me. I think that like in Black and White 2, the rival music was actually like kind of a slapper. Driftvale obviously is a slapper. What is the Furret Walk song? What is the town for that? It's like one of the first towns that you go to, and you can talk to like the drummer and the piano player, and you can add layers on the song. I can't remember what it is, because I didn't play those games. But yeah, that's like a slapper as well. There's a lot of really good songs in those games. It's just, they're less frequently heard. Neo Team Plasma Grunt wants to battle. Fight starts. I don't remember that song. I do not. Nobody has even said... Oh, the 1 HP music is really cool too. Yeah, I will say that that is one of my favorite things they did in that gen. I know that seems like a weird thing, but the like low HP battle theme being different is so cool. Really, really neat. Accumulatown, there you go. I'm glad somebody finally said it. I thought nobody understood what the heck I was talking about. I was just gonna have to be crazy on my own. My internet is lagging. You good, Hassan? You good? McDonald's Wi-Fi, you figured it out? There's been one other person who has said they've had some issues, but it seems like there's a lot of weather stuff going on too, so we're gonna blame it on the weather. Solar flares, maybe. We got a good chunk that time. I don't know. We have a decent chance to see a good handful of them. Currently shiny hunting in Legends. Any words of wisdom? Good luck. Honestly, just flying around in that game, you will find a lot of shinies. My biggest hot tip in that game and in this game is do not fast travel, because you'll find a bunch of shinies just like running around. Any place that you have to go in the map, if you do not fast travel, you will see way, way, way more. Especially in Legends, because they make a little noise, and you will definitely be able to get them. In this game, it's easy to fly past them, but in Legends, you will know if one is spawning around you. So, yeah. Don't fast travel. That's my hot tip. If Pokemon gets a soundtrack when they about to faint, why can't I? I mean, you can. You just need like a little boombox. You need to make it happen. You found a shiny. Very nice. And you have the charm in Legends. That's a good thing too. You got to get in all these games. Make sure you get that charm as quick as you can. Oh god, I saw the green. It freaked me out. Don't do this to me, Scythers. British Columbia is very windy. I'll believe you on that. I've never been up that north anywhere in that like vicinity. But I don't know. I feel like one day I'd like to go and see Canada, probably. Like, kind of go up to that kind of area. See some things. Could have been tripped up with that sound effect if I was playing PLA. You know, if you played a lot of Legends, it just messes you up no matter what. It's so hard-coded into your DNA. There's no escaping it. The first shiny hunt to have a built-in jump scare feature, yes. But you know what? It was a good kind of jump scare. An exciting jump scare. Where you were kind of happy that it happened. did you see the new Gengar card sleeves coming out? No. You should post them in the Discord. I wouldn't mind checking them out. The thing is usually my whole collection is in one specific kind of sleeve, so I never get to use the cool, like, different artwork sleeves because I want everything to look exactly the same in the binder. So it's kind of a bummer, and I don't really play the TCG at all anymore. So, and I guess speaking of these sleeves and stuff, hold on, I got something to show you guys. I got a package from Japan today, and I got this Yokohama 2023 like tournament deck thing that they sold. And this came with a crazy Pikachu in it. This one didn't have it in it. This is just like the whole set. And it's like a tin, like an actual metal like deck box thing. And it just has some cool little things. It's got some sleeves that just, you know, the 2023 Worlds sleeves. Just neat. And it has a whole deck of entirely hollow like cards. It came with a crazy Pikachu card, but it is not in here. Somebody resold everything out of this. It has a like weird holographic like advertisement card, which I think is kind of neat. And then it had a cool coin as well, like a Pikachu. God, you really can't see that on the camera. It's like a Pikachu Worlds coin, though. I just think it's neat. But yeah, my guy who buys me stuff in Japan, he sent me a few things as like a bonus. I got one more thing as a bonus. This is probably going to be really hard to see on camera. These are stamps, like actual usable Japanese stamps that look like Pokemon cards. These you guys can't really tell, but they're holographic. The Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, they're really cool. And these were cards that were released with this set. So like they sold these stamps and there were some cards and stuff with it too. And these two are like very famous like Japanese paintings, and these are redone with Pokemon. Obviously that's Cramorant, and then there's a Pikachu on her shoulder on this one. But those cards are so expensive now, it's insane. But I got some cool stamps. Can't use them in the States. But they're cool. Again, I just think they're neat. But yeah, the holographic Pokemon card stamps are just next level. If they made those just like here, I think people would just buy a bunch of them. Like, it would be an easy sell. Why don't they? Who knows? Chibi was never my issue with those games. It was literally the everything else for BDSP. How about longer launch time and slower animations than BDSP? Which game has that? Is that going to be Gen 10? Or that's going to be the Gen 5 remakes? Say, even more load times. Wanted an Aura-style remake for BDSP, so BDSP was a letdown for me. Yeah. I mean, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is honestly, to me, like peak Pokemon game remake, really. I mean, it just had everything that the original had, plus it had some legendaries and stuff added in with the Hoopa whatevers. It had a bunch of shiny hunting methods with Dex Nav and chain fishing and stuff. Like, man, can't really ask for more in a remake like that. And the style and stuff was good. It was still 3D and it was like modern, so it had the experience share and stuff. It did have some megas. You are correct. Man, it had everything, didn't it? Plus it's Gen 3, which is your boy's favorite gen. Just so we're clear here, I am a little bit biased on this. Slightly. What modders were doing with BDSP was crazy. I mean, they're still doing that. The like Team Luminescent guys, they're doing some crazy stuff over there. The animations and everything are wild. And seeing that game run just like perfectly, and it's in super, super crispy HD, and Yeah, it's cool. They added a bunch of, like, the Battle Revolution animations in, so when Ray dies, he, like... I don't know if you guys have seen it, he, like, really freaks out. It's a very detailed animation. Me too. Love Gen 3, Glob. You have good taste. A fellow Gen 3 appreciator. If it would have just had a gimmick, ran better, and had actual quality of life improvements, it would have been fine. And let me just say, if the shiny charm worked, man, there's a lot of things I can overlook if I can do some shiny hunts and stuff. Example. But, yeah, just like full odds everything is rough. I did it for the legendaries, which I feel like if they don't want shiny legendaries to be a thing, or like that common of a thing, I think that them just making them not affected by the charm is like a valid thing, right? Or they could even make it rarer than like full odds even. And I think people would still shiny hunt them. It would make them like that much more worth doing the hunt for, you know? But, yeah, the no shiny legendaries at all, I don't like that approach. I hope Gen 10 they kind of roll back on that, but we'll see. We'll see. Gonna go to sleep, Bully. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Most people will not reset 4,000 times to get a shiny. Shiny locking is ridiculous. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day where there's an interview with, I think it's Satoshi Tajiri who was talking about it. He's just like, oh, it's too much if you have this legendary that's supposed to be special and then you get an even more special version of it. And I just don't agree. I don't know. And then the guy doing the interview was a real one. He's like, but what about you guys just giving away free shiny legendaries at events? And he's like, oh, I think that with that, you get to have the experience of getting it and you get to remember the event. And that's why we wanted to make it so special. And it's like, man, I feel like that just takes away the like specialness of it. It just feels like dime a dozen, right? Everybody just gets it freebie. Mystery gifts are real special, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there could be a better way of handling it. You know, although it'd be rough. Back in the day at the Pokemon Center, I think in New York, I don't know if they had this in Japan too, I'm assuming they did, but in Gen 3 era, back before like internet distributions and stuff, they had a thing where you would go into the Pokemon Center and connect your GBA to this thing, and there on a TV screen something would play and it would generate a Pokemon, and you'd see it would be like a legendary or a mythical. It'd be like Mew, Celebi, I think. I forget what the other things were, but like Mew and Celebi were in the list. And you would get that transferred into your game, which was crazy at the time because they were just like not really attainable, you know? And they had a chance to be shiny. So if you had one of those like crazy, super rare, like 1 in 8,000 mythicals from the Pokemon Center, that I think is a very big moment, right? But yeah, it kind of sucks because that's not something you can just hunt for. You just kind of have to have the blind luck on it, which I guess that's all shiny hunting is, right? A little bit of blind luck. You remember getting the shiny after resetting thousands of times for it too. Feel like it's more meaningful. Well, that's what I say. But yeah, I don't know. He don't feel that way. My man doesn't shiny hunt is what I'm hearing. Shiny Ralts, very nice. It's a good shiny. Mystery gifts stink. I'd rather hunt it myself. I think basically everybody in here probably feels that way. Most people, right? Most of us are shiny hunters. We want to get a shiny with our own trainer name and all that stuff, right? So I think we're all on the same page here. Favorite gen and region is Alola. I just like the vibes. That's a pretty good take, Mel. I was starting to question a little bit, but you know what? I also really like Gen 7. They introduced a lot of cool things. No HMs in that gen. Did you play before Gen 7? I don't think you know how good you have it. If you started on Gen 7. The no HM thing started in that game. It was dark times before that. The HM deal was not fun. But we finally got around it. How many shiny miniors do you think you've missed? Marmsy, I don't even want to think about that right now. I don't know why you have to bring these things up. Why you gotta do this to me? I don't... Honestly, like, if I was checking for those specifically, we probably would already have a couple of them, I feel like. But we only get like 3 or 4 spawning on that side. I don't know. Maybe we just haven't seen anything. That's what I'm gonna go for. We've seen nothing yet, and we're charging up our shiny luck. Minior, we're not even thinking about those little guys. Currently hunting for shiny Lugia and Soul Silver. Star Shower, good luck. Very, very good shiny. I've never had a shiny Lugia in any game. One of these days. The DS Lite stuff that I need to set up for my last few DS Lites is in the mailbox. So I have to go and get that. And this weekend I'm probably going to finish up those DSs, and I have a lot of Pokemon games I need to beat, guys. It's going to be a problem. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some old school shiny hunting on some DSs. First game was Sun, and then I got Ultra Sun, then X. Oh, you went backwards a little bit. I mean, X is a really good game, too. It's just HMs really are not a fun mechanic. I know what they're trying to do, trying to make it so, like, you really need to have a cool squad of Pokemon to be able to use all those moves and progress and whatever, but, yeah. If you just paid attention to the miniors, you could have had all the colors shiny already. Yeah, if only. They've all popped up, every single color. Alright, we got like a couple more resets here. Just a couple. Genesect is the only Gen 5 mythical to sparkle. Could you shiny hunt that? Or was that just as a release? That was like a movie thing or something, right? Like a thing they did back in the day. Favorite gen is 5, then 2, then 3. Pretty good list. 5 I still haven't played through myself, so I don't know. I've skipped it, so I can't be like a big time judge on that. But, yeah. People get mad at me about this. Was this the spot the whole time? I don't know. I think we would have got a bunch over there. Alright, I need to picnic, or not picnic reset. Just reset my game. Sad times tonight. Sad times. The raids and go. Oh, it was a go thing. I have hope for a spicy Pokemon Day announcement. When is Pokemon Day? Go lurk. Go lurk. Let's think about it. February 27th. A little ways away. It's a Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think it's going to be? What are the announcements going to be? I gotta hit the restroom real quick. Yeah. Just a quickie. I will be right back. I'm not going to BRB party. I'm just going to mute. Go get some drinks, hit the restroom yourself, get a snack, whatever. Be right back. I'm back. So yeah. The chair stream. Chair stream is a good time. You know, much more talented than Calm and Collecting. Definitely better than that chump. But, yeah. I don't know if I want to do Golurk right now. I am not against shiny hunting Golurk at some point. But it's not like I do need a Flygon. We were looking for that yesterday. What am I feeling? We wanted Poplio yesterday and it didn't work out. I'm thinking maybe Water Sammy over here. Go for Poplio. I could go Grass and try... God, but man, Snivy's gonna suck. Tochi, welcome in. Marmsy, Scorbunny, Chimchar, Fire Sandwiches in the snow area. I could go for one of those and then go for Torchic the rest of the time. That's an option too. Vibrava Outbreak. Been doing these Blaziken raids, and honestly, all the drops are the same or worse than what I've gotten from the item printer. I'm telling you. Yeah, item printer makes a lot of things kind of unnecessary now. I vote for Flygon. I think maybe... I kind of want like a change of location. I don't know. Vibrava's fine. We'll do an Academy special. We'll look at Vibrava, I think. Because I need a Flygon. And then after that, maybe I use the rest of the Academy special if we get lucky and we get one. We can go over there and maybe get a Torchic. I like the sound of that. This way I don't have to use a Dragon Sandwich, because I do not need any more dragons besides Flygon at this point, right? I think we're pretty much done with the dragons. Dual item printer stream once you buy the Scarlet DLC. Oh god. Think of the possibilities. Love the fact that Rosa was a member of Team Plasma. Spoilers. Who's Rosa? The need for money is obsolete. So here's the thing. I wish we could buy any Pokemon item, like Pokemon Drop. I don't know if there's any shop in the game where you can buy anything like that. Like one of the specifically dropped items that they have. Because you could have an infinite, like... basically an infinite item printer money glitch, basically. It wouldn't be a glitch because you need to get BP, I guess, but you know what I mean? Like, you could just buy a million of whatever that item is and just use that for item printing, and then use the money you get from item printing to buy more of whatever that item is. I should probably just mark this, because I always get lost. There we go. I was turned in the exact opposite direction of where I needed to go. Shicker's playing the Gambler's game. It's how it is. We need to get our... Oh, these are going to suck to KO, aren't they? They're all just going to be flying around. No, they're just kind of floating, I guess. They're not too high up in the air. I can't do the stupid engine because it's gonna just die immediately to these things. It's 4 times weak to ground and the game's just gonna be like, yeah, he's dead. Have fun. Was cleaning my room one day and found a bag of money. Is this the sleepwalking bank robberies that you're doing? Is that what's happening here? Do we need to call somebody? Infinite money glitch, except it's not a glitch and it's totally legal, and new mechanic that they added specifically to make the game easier. Yeah. Yeah, that. But you know what I mean. If there was one person that sold that, you wouldn't have to go and farm, like, Happiny, basically. I think that's the Blissey Chansey spot is, like, the best place to get items for that now, since the Delibird outbreaks are gone. but doing that, just a level 2 normal sandwich, you get through that real quick. Rosa is the female character you are in... Oh, Black 2, White 2. Yeah. It's weird. You never really hear their names, I guess, in the games, right? What is the main, like, male character's name in that? Alright, starting to go down. I still haven't been counting, but... We like to live dangerous here at Coleman Collecting Industries. This is how we do. Our investors don't love this, but I love this. These ones aren't even in the outbreak. It's just like group spawns over there. Just weird where these are spawning at. You want the game to be a bit easier? Buy the DLC. Ah, yes. I mean, you know what? Fair. Like, I'll pay for it. Make the game a little easier. Give me some more shinies. I'd say that's value, right? Could be worse. They could just not add that stuff. Just say you'll buy it anyways, because you know people would. Just like, oh, 3 new Pokemon? Alright. We'll do it. I think they've been testing their limits a little bit recently. Just seeing. Can we get away with this? But the item printer's sweet. I'm not complaining at all about item printer shenanigans. It's pretty good. All things considered, what we got in the DLC, besides the shiny locks, pretty good. Nate is the main male in White 2. There you go. Nate and Rosa. I guess the only place that they ever called him that is in, like, the manga and stuff, right? It's weird because they used to be named after colors. When did they stop naming them colors and just real names? There was a break point. It was Gen 3, I guess? But in Japanese, they still call them by colors. Aren't they, like, Ruby and stuff in Hoenn still? And Gen 2 actually has, like, named characters now. Did they go backwards and name them? Because I'm thinking about it, the main... It's like Crystal and Ethan in Gen 2. But Red is still just Red, which is weird. He never got a name. He's Red Foreman. Gold technically had a name, Ethan, yeah. That's strange that they kind of had like their code name or something. Call missed the definitely getting lower message. Definitely getting lower is not the 61. That means that you're close to 60. But there are few left from the outbreak is like you're guaranteed in the right range, although I'm probably in the right range right now. But it's fine. We're not, like, in a dangerous spot right now. Although, I wonder... We've had some weird places we were able to picnic reset, and I'm just gonna see... This isn't really, like, a useful one, but... I just want to see what happens. It works. I'm surprised that... Yeah, this is useless, but... Maybe I could get up on top of this. We'll see. I think it's because we're so close to the ground that it worked. I don't think this will work, though. Oh my god, it does work. Alright, this is the spot. These table things are crazy. Turn on that gifted on twin. Gifted on twin. What you talking about? Get a handful of them like this. I don't know. We'll keep trying this. Oh good, I didn't miss a shiny. Yeah, I wish you did, only because that would mean I would have some shinies right now, but you have not. We're living that life right now. Okay, here's the scary thing about these Vibrava, is they are always flying what, south? They spawn flying in that direction, which, if there's a shiny over there, we could potentially fail it. Light gold 250 with the front-facing chick. You love to see it. Guys, I appreciate you liking the stream, helping your boy out. I legitimately do not know how I want to reset these things. I think I just have to... I don't know, dude. These aren't in the outbreak, those family spawn ones. The area where these Vibrava spawn is very weird. Like, we have a bunch of them right now, but we need a good way to despawn them. If only there was some kind of picnic that we could do that would despawn everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going back up here. I feel like running around is going to just take more time. Maybe I'll stand, like, more over on this side so I don't get a bunch of saucebuck. Where are the shinies? I wish I knew. Calm and living dangerously. That's the only way I live. There's no other way. So there's no, like, dangerously and safely. This is just normal. The default. Vibrava looks so cool. Love the design. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Team is complete now. Meowscarada, Blaziken, Blastoise, Alolan Ninetales, Excadrill, Tyranitar. Very cool. Yeah, those are... Are they all shiny or are they just regular for your playthrough? That one of those looked a little weird. I'm just going to say. We're going to pretend that it didn't, though. Because that's what I would like to think. What? I do not know. Yeah, I really hate that they spawn over that way. And that, I could see that that one wasn't shiny first and then it flew over that way. It looks shiny though when I get kind of close. When it's like getting close to the despawn radius. You broke Picnic. Yeah, the Picnic is something else right now. Very interesting picnic happening here. Up on top of the apartment. This is what Jimbo's condo looks like in the Shadow Realm, I think. This is basically the same kind of build. Just kind of a cheesy Minecraft house. Would you recommend shiny hunting Spinarak? It's a good shiny. Yeah, he's a cool little dude. And it's not too difficult of a shiny hunt, too, if you don't want something like nightmare level shiny hunting, you know? Pretty easy to spot. He's a cool little dude. Kind of everywhere. And I think... I don't know. I'm not sure if you would do poison or bug, though. That's the only problem. I think he overlaps with a handful of things in that area. Very obvious in this game. It stands out. I have found one before, so we'll... I want to believe. It's just when they're very far away, I just don't want to miss it, you know? Can I do it right here? Okay, I was just seeing if we could really break the picnic or not. Got a few alternative Pokemon I can swap into, like Snorlax and Archaludon. Very nice. Not Niles, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Looking, we get a handful of them here. I'm not really looking at the Sawsbuck and Deerling and stuff. If we get a Trapinch, that would also be fine. Although they're not like boosted odds like the Vibrava. So I would assume we're gonna see one of those first. Man, I hate how the spawn radius is for those ones far away. That thing spawning and then immediately despawning over there is stressing your boy out. Playing tiers and Pokemon in the same time frame is really disorienting. Yeah. And going between like Legends and this game and stuff too really messes me up as well. Just having anything different going on the D-pad like that is just a problem. so I know that feel. Started drawing something for the Pokemon drawing contest. One of the judges is Uyama. That's pretty neat, actually. You'll have to show us what you come up with once you, like, submit it and you're all locked in, you know? I wish I had the artistic talent to give that a shot. There's just so many really, really talented people in those contests. Your boy got no shot. There's a little cave here. I didn't realize. This might be a good Doduo spot. Might have to look at that at some point. The caves were like the special kind of cheat code spot of the first DLC. That's where you found a lot of really difficult Pokemon that were just a nightmare to hunt out in the regular areas where they spawned, but you could find a random cave and it would just be the Clefairy Cave or whatever specific one it was, you know? Oh god, please. Please, Vibrava. Got my first full odd shiny on new save file. It was an Azurill. Very nice. In this game? Pretty cool. I mean, that's like right in the beginning area. So you got like extra lucky on your sister save. Just draw a Ditto, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think they won't do it. They seem to really favor the starters and like Charizard and stuff. Well, that is a starter. And Pikachu, which also kind of is a starter, I guess. Depending on your context for it. I think it still kind of counts, right? Pokemon Yellow, Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. I think it gets the pass as a starter, right? The main man, the main favorite child of Pokemon. What do you mean, Calm? This is art. That is art. I think that they wouldn't take too kindly to that. Like, what are you doing with Mr. Mime? What is this? I might be, like, turning myself in. Like, I don't remember signing an okay on this. And then your boy is away for a while. In Nintendo jail. Small list of Pokemon you have to choose between. Oh. That's interesting. I didn't realize that they had, like, a set selection of them. I guess that makes it less difficult for the judges who maybe have, like, favorites or preferences and stuff. Like, I guess that kind of is an even playing field where it's going to be easier to kind of compare apples to apples a little bit, you know? If you just have one of every single Pokemon released, it's like, okay, are we going to release this random middle evolution thing? Probably not. Nobody's going to be excited about that. So we're going to pick the Charizard, or whatever it is, you know? That's probably going to be the situation with that. They just can't do a random, like, not as exciting Pokemon. I'm not saying Ditto is not exciting, by the way. I don't agree with that personally, but they obviously feel that way. Mass outbreak of Saucebuck. Is that why I was getting so many on the edge there? Okay, I gotta be careful. There's an outbreak of Saucebuck on the other side, and I am not gonna live that life. Maybe I soft reset right here. They seem to be spawning, like, right on that dirt patch. If I'm not on my motorcycle, that is. This isn't Mr. Mime, it's Mr. Kappa, exactly. Completely unique. What should you hunt in DAs? I'm not sure. What is it that you have already? You should go for Latios if you don't have that yet. Latios or Latios? One of the Eon twins. You know, I was kind of feeling like doing some Dynamax adventures recently. What do you guys think about a DA stream? How have you guys been feeling about that? It's been a hot minute, and I've been doing some of them off stream, to just catch legendaries in my secondary shield save. And I was kind of like, man, I kind of miss this vibe. People were talking about DAs like today and the other day in the Discord too. And I'm remembering the good old days. I have so many legendaries I need to catch in DA still. So I don't know. I think it would be kind of fun to have a DA stream, a rando DA stream. Literally just started a DA. You guys are talking me into this. I don't know. I think it would be a good time. And we're still kind of primarily focused on the Scarlet and Violet DLC because I have a bunch of stuff I still need, but we're kind of getting to a point where I'm ready to start juggling a little bit more again. I feel like a lot of people are kind of getting to that point though. Probably wouldn't join one. You hate to see it. Why not? You don't like the Dynamax adventures with the homies? Oh, well there we go. Whatever. This isn't boosted, but he is a friend and he will evolve into Flygon. Now, what ball do we catch a potential Flygon candidate in, though? Trapinch. There he is. Just a little fella. You know what? Hold on. Do I have this? Just a little Fwend. A little Fwend. I feel like I have Vibrava. I don't remember if I have Trapinch on my decks. I'm just looking right now. What the heck is Vibrava? Where's Flygon in this deck? Oh, well I didn't even check Vibrava. I don't know if I have Trapinch. I might leave this a Trapinch, actually. I think I'm going to catch it as a Trapinch. So I think this is going to be a net ball. Oh my god, why is Nemo so destroyed? Also, I don't know if this has anything to damage itself. Oh. Well, we'll net ball. This is fine. This is fine. Easy. He's just a little guy. Been working on the TCG illustration contest too. I think I need some help with inspiration for the background. Backgrounds are tough. I feel like that is usually the most difficult part for me of anything that I put together. Is like trying to get a whole complete background like that. And with Pokemon cards especially, you like have to choose if you want it to be like more of an abstract kind of thing, or if you want it to actually be like a city or like a forest or whatever, you know, that the Pokemon's running around in. Alright, Trapinch on the board, standing very close to that Torchic. You don't have shiny Trapinch. Yeah, I just looked. So I guess this one's gonna stay in, and I mean, we still have some time on this Academy special. Maybe we get lucky and we see a Vibrava as well. I mean, we got the boosted odds, right? Might as well check. This thing's looking weird. I don't know. Okay. We'll just keep kind of running around. And you know what? I mean, we have the chance of seeing a another Trapinch as well, which also is a dub in my book. And I guess we have a chance at seeing Flygon too. I mean, it's out there. We definitely have the potential. Whenever I see shiny Trapinch, it always kind of is just a weird thing. I don't know what I'm looking at in the grass, because like I think it's like a rock maybe for a second. Just like a weird green rock. And then you kind of realize, and I guess it could even be like a shiny Rowlet almost too, that same kind of like color palette thing going on, kind of greenish, greeny bluey. Put Flygon in a fastball. It fits IMO. Does it have any red on it? I don't know. I'm not sure with Flygon what it would be, to be honest with you. It's got a lot of colors. I feel like, honestly, even Quick Ball kind of works for it. I know people hate on Quick Ball, but, like, it's got, like, kind of that light blue, that yellow on it, too. I think it's not the worst pick ever. But people get very heated about the Quick Ball debate. You love it or you hate it. There's no in between. I think maybe I'm going to do this. Just back and forth like that. It would be cool if the biomes, like, despawn stuff. That would make so many things have, like, really cool town resets. Might be asking too much. But I think it would, I just think it'd be neat. There's some places, I know Ceiling Cat was talking about this, where he had a, like, some starters spawning in a weird tree from a different zone. It was, like, right on the border of the other zone, but they were spawning in the wrong kind of area, which was interesting. That's a requirement. I just thought that we did that because we're cool dudes. I missed a message. But we are cool dudes, especially Z. That is especially the case for the homie. Looked red, it's just the sunset though, you know. You know how it goes. He was looking a little weird too, that Saucebuck, but I'm not living that life. It was just the sunset. Where should I shiny hunt for Spinarak? Well, the only place you can get it is in Kitakami. And I think the best place for Spinarak is just by the bus stop, right? Either a bug Sammy or a poison Sammy over there, depending on what else you want to see. Because I think you're going to be doing a... You're going to be seeing some other stuff. It's not just going to be that. So, you'll need to decide. It'll be Illumise or Volbeat if you do bug. And I think... Is Cutie Fly bug? I think Cutie Fly maybe too. It's kind of like a rare spawn. And, yeah, it's kind of rough. Actually, Spinarak, if you're going to do a Living Dex, Spinarak might actually be better to hold off on for a little bit, because you're probably just going to see them because they're all over the place when you're hunting other things. So I don't know. It might be good to maybe just wait for a little bit on that one, now that I think about it. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't specifically do a sandwich for that, and I just ended up with them, you know? Oh god, these Saucebuck and High Roars are doing me a concern. They're everywhere. I'm dumb enough that it might work. It's just dumb enough that it might work. What? There's some things happening in chat, and your boy has been very disconnected from the chat right now in the Vibrava nightmare. Have you thought about sending Barnabas to the Shadow Realm and seeing if he gets gifted while he's out? That is an interesting idea. Poor Barnabas, though. And that's when the YouTube algorithm says now's his time. Now that he's in Ohio. Yeah, I don't know. That does seem like how YouTube would handle it. Definitely seems like their play.
My bad, I meant I caught Flygon in a quick ball, not a fast ball. The quick ball fits.
Not a fastball. Oh, you got it in a quick ball. That makes more sense. See, we're on the same kind of wavelength here. And Mel says she gave up. Don't want to keep posting the same thing. Read second to last for list of Pokemon. Charizard, Pikachu, Eevee, Feraligatr, Melmetal, Bidoof, Flygon, Absol, Toxtricity, and Koraidon. Interesting. And they didn't even do like all of the legendaries from Scarlet and Violet, just Koraidon. Very interesting. Did Hassan go back into hibernation? Hassan be doing that sometimes, you know. That's how it goes. And that's okay. I wish I could get that kind of hibernation. I wish I could sleep a full 16 hours. Hold on. Alright, it was just looking weird. It was on the edge of the spawn radius. I had to make sure I checked it out, you know. It wasn't shiny. We were just testing you guys. And you passed. I'm losing it, guys. It seems like the spawn radius on these things is like so small. I don't know what the deal is. And these things are ground dragon, right? Like they're just the same type as Flygon, Vibrava. I think that a ground sandwich for like a Vibrava Flygon deal plus getting potentially a Diglett would be kind of cool. I don't know. Yeah. Sad times. I can't imagine sleeping for that long. For 16 hours, I wish I could do it. Can barely sleep straight through an hour or two. Yeah, that's not good. Need more sleep than an hour or two. But I also am just tossing and turning basically the whole night, so I understand. Giving 50% of my shiny luck to Calm. I'll take it, Encrypted. I appreciate it. You literally do. You literally do what? Sleep 16 hours? I do? That is not a thing I do. Trust me. Used to be able to sleep for 12 plus hours on a regular basis. I wish I could. Cannot. It's, you know, sleeping 16 hours does not mean you're not a hard worker. Let me just say that. I'm glad Bidoof is on that list. I can't wait to see what people, what people come up with for it. It's an interesting list. It's one specific form of toxicity too, which is like a weird, like, clarification on that, I feel like, you know? He's asleep when he isn't streaming. Yeah, that's me. I go into my slumber, and then I wake back up in this chair. I don't actually leave this chair. Whenever I go to the restroom, you guys just... I flip it to a different screen. And you guys see an image of the chair. But, yeah, I just kind of wheel myself over. It's always the chair. He's become a part of the stream, a part of me. What can you do? Just a real important part of this whole situation. The chair. His legs are the chair. That is a fact. Yeah, true facts. Here in the Calm chat tonight, it's getting real in here. Calm is a centaur. That, I feel like, is cooler than what I would be if I had a gamer chair as legs instead of, like, half horse, half man. It would be a real lame kind of centaur. The Secret Lab Centaur. Although I will say that sounds like a pretty cool name for like a gamer chair, at least. The Centaur. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. My body honestly feels like I need to sleep for just like a month straight. Then do it. Sleep for a month straight. You need the hibernation. Your body is telling you. It's winter. Me hibernate now. You just have to listen. I'm sure work and everybody else will be fine with you taking a month off. It'll be fine. Don't listen to Calm and Collecting for life or financial advice. Anything like that, basically. Do not listen to me. But it'll be fine. Take a month off of work. This Vibrava really doesn't want to shine for you. I know. We got no more Academy Special. It's the Academy Specials haven't been working for us. We got that Trapinch, I guess, but Yeah, I don't know. We haven't been able to see anything from this outbreak yet, which has way better odds than the rando trapinch that we got. I'll do one last little reset. This is just kind of an annoying spot to look for these things too, like all just flying around. We'll do one last little checkaroony, then we'll be over it. There's some over there. Those weren't boosted though, but we had to check. There's 5 of them, you know. I get up during the night so many times these days. Yeah, it's like that for me. And if I hear a noise at night, like, I'm not going back to sleep. There's no chance. Hello. My wife is standing in the doorway. She says she's bored. Here to cause chaos, yeah. What else is new? There he is. Hey boss, Calm said I could have a month off 100% pay. I did not say that. Just, if you'll rewind, you will find that I did not say that specifically, but give it a shot. See if they're like calm and collecting? Okay. The calm and collecting said that? Well, then I'll have to do it. Neko, welcome in. What an entrance. Welcome, welcome. Whoa. It's kind of weird, but Oricorio can fly? Have you guys seen Oricorio flying around before? I just saw one, like, jump and do a weird... There, look at it. What the heck? I didn't realize they flew around like that. I've never seen them do that on the map. These things are kind of a problem. Yeah, those are real tough to spot. Alright, moving right along. I think I want to try a Poplio hunt. We want to check it out. My wife has moved Mr. Kappa up on top of my monitor right now. He's watching over us, so... Can we talk about his shoes? Yeah, what are those? Yeah, Mr. Kappa has an interesting choice in footwear, but you know, he's trying his best, okay? Don't talk too much smack about our boy. He is our mascot after all. Yes, he is. That's why I wear earplugs. Been doing that since I was like 14 because snoring wakes me up. Well, I will just tell you. Why are you looking at me like Mel said that, not me? Did I tell them that you snore? I don't think I've ever told them that you snore, guys. It's insane. It's like a chainsaw next to me or something. Like yard equipment. It's insanity. Your boy can't sleep. Yeah, it's rough. Earplugs are not enough. It's like a very bassy, so it cuts right through those. And I'll just say the other thing I don't like is I don't like not being able to hear if somebody's breaking into my house. The thing I would hate the most is if, like, I was just in La La Land, can't hear anything, can't wake up, and somebody kicks in my door or something, you know? That's just like my nightmare. So... yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing to be considering, I guess, but what can you do? I'm about to catch a chunkle upside the head. It's gonna happen anyways. He's telling us right now. No. You can't prove it. I don't want to catch the bonkla. I think I'll be fine. I bought her the food she wanted for dinner. I think I've won her over for the night. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, this is not good. Oh, God. Okay. Oh my God, it's shifting. Why is it moving so much? No. This is my karma. Well, this sandwich worked perfectly. My karma. It works. And on this episode of 48, streamer and IT guy goes missing. IT guy. I guess that's me. This sounded like two different people, but it's the same person, is what you're saying here. The Peppers are making a run for it. We locked him down. We're good. We're good. Oh. LMAO America is so dangerous. Okay. I have a feeling that somebody in Canada has also kicked in a door. Like, I don't think kicking in a door is a exclusively American thing, but Canada. What? Hey, we're kicking in the door now. We stare at the promotion box. Promotion box. What you talking about? Promotion box. Mr. Kappa's also making a run for it. This actually isn't too bad. Just a bunch of Poplio. Don't get me started on the basil in this game. It shatters dimensions and topples sandwiches. Is it like crazy heavy if you put it on top? Usually I put that on the bottom because it's just like a little... What is that? Oh, it's a slacking. Dude, I had no idea what I was looking at there. I'm not... I think I need to get further away. Yeah. We were getting a bunch of things spawning up on the little hill over there. Hit XCOM. Bottom right. X, bottom right? What you talking about? Hit X. Bottom right. What you mean? Either way, we're good. We're in the right spot now. Perfect spot. For hopefully one shiny Poplio. We've gone for this quite a few times and it hasn't worked out. That you won't wear earplugs because you might get burglarized. I said it was a probably non-issue, right? But it's more the thought of the fact that it could happen anywhere I'm at that stresses me out. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a realistic fear. Something that's ever happened to me, right? I don't know. It's could be a nonsense thing, but it stresses me out. Sideways slacking totally got me yesterday. Yeah, I had no idea what I was looking at for a second there. He's just very relaxed, enjoying his thing. Living his life up on the hill. Open menu, bro. Why am I opening menu? Why am I opening menu? My wife has brought me a snack. And I see this snack. I think that's your snack. It's for me, she says. Why am I opening my menu? What's in the menu? My wife is really wanting to annoy me right now. She brought me a... Is it Lindor? Lindor. Strawberry. Having irrational fears is perfectly normal. Yeah. I would think so. It's a little chocolate ball thing. It has some strawberry funk in it. Ow. It's pretty good. It's all right. It has like strawberry seeds in it, which is kind of a little bit of a put off. Your irrational fear is calm in a Mr. Mime costume. That is a very rational fear, actually. I'd say that's valid. Okay. We're good. So what am I looking at, Sir Shicker? Are you wanting to see this? The thing that I already have? Yeah, it's just there to remind you that you bought it. Basically. Oh god, now I'm on that menu. Random shiny mini or what the heck? Just randomly? Yeah, that's the best kind of shiny, is the one that was going to be a real pain in the butt to hunt, you know? The one sleeping under the tree. We just need to make sure we're not missing any of these things. Whether they're in the shadows behind a tree. Hassan is back. I was playing Warzone, but I saw that my name was mentioned. What's going on? They were saying that you were taking another 16-hour slumber. Not just a sleep, not a nap, a slumber. Hibernation. And then, you know, you started a whole thing in the chat. Because my man can sleep. Can definitely catch some Z's. Yeah, not away for the 100-year slumber yet. Not quite. Oh, dude. I looked and I saw the kind of like orangey pinky color over there, and I thought for sure that was the shiny. It messed with me. I don't know if anybody else saw what I saw, but I immediately started running over there. The best sleep I've gotten in a fat minute. A fat minute? Not a hot minute, a fat minute. Well, I'm glad you got some good sleep. We were just talking about how jealous we all were about this good sleep. Should I talk like this, eh? No. No, you shouldn't. Eh? I have Lugia, Zekrom, and Solgaleo. What should I hunt? I got a Zekrom recently. I will say on my DA streams, I will probably be going for Lugia, and Solgaleo I would also be down with. But Zekrom I already have, so maybe go for the thing that I won't be doing on stream. Might be a good idea. And then you can join in on the other ones. Peeved mark. Very cool. It's peeved that you ran into it without actually shiny hunting it. What the heck? He just gets the dub out of nowhere? It's paying off for the Slowpoke luck, though. Like, that's... It's finally paying off. Z's finally winning. Lugia DAs. I'm down to do some Lugia DAs. That... I don't know. Maybe that's tomorrow's thing. DAs are sounding pretty good right now, honestly. It's been a bit since we've done a DA night. I think it might be time. Only reason why I haven't gotten any good sleep is because my brother likes to wake me up for no reason. Hook up some electricity to the doorknob. Or, you know, whatever. If they have to just walk over, if you share a room or anything, maybe just like a little bit of an electric pad on the ground. Man, it was looking kind of weird, right? That one just... because the blue also gets a little bit darker when it's shiny, I think. I was expecting a Sag to follow that up. Poor Hassan. But no, see, Hassan's loving it. Absolutely loving it. No Sag. Enjoying life, 16-hour sleeps. I honestly... sounds like a good time to me. Personally. Stuck with all 3 legendary beasts until I get those, which will be, who knows, I got Suicune randomly, but I need Raikou and I need Entei still. And those are saved on my games too, so that'll be another group of things that we're hunting in DAs. That'll be more DA night shenanigans. Have Xerneas, Landorus, and Baconburb. Did I ever get Yveltal? I don't think I have Yveltal, right? I know we were hunting that for a little bit. I don't think we ever actually got it. I think we got Suicune during the hunts for that. Did I? I got Yveltal? Man. For some reason, I thought that I didn't get that, but then I kind of remembered... You know how it is with me, remembering things, but I kind of thought I remembered I did get it. Well, what can you do? We got an Yveltal, apparently. Chris, welcome in. Got revived in Warzone. I was in a rush. No Sag. There it is. There's the Sag. The delayed Sag. I'm just telling you, you get to enjoy your Warzone, your 16 hours of sleep. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a trade-off, right? Have a path for Thundurus, Stakataka, and Giratina. Thundurus and Stakataka are both ones that I do not have yet, so Giratina I do have, though. So the other two, what I usually do is I have the 6 that I'm kind of like actively looking for right now, saved in between my 2 switches, and then during the DA nights, I mean, you guys have been there, I will just rotate which one I'm doing depending on like how I'm feeling, right? And sometimes we'll do ones that people have saved on theirs, so like Raze will host a couple and Mel will now host a couple. I'm glad you're in on the Dynamax adventures now. Have some good paths I have saved also. Tapu Bulu, Kyurem, and Celesteela. I need all of those. I'm glad that we as a community have a very good assortment of DAs. The whole community has good taste in the shinies. We DAing tomorrow. I think I'm feeling it. Do you have Zygarde? I do have a Zygarde. I caught shiny Zygarde off stream actually because I found the perfect path for it and I was just hammering through it. I had both of my switches cooking and it took a while, but we finally got the homie. It was a hot minute. Have Latias, Lunala, Giratina. I literally have all of those. Sir Shicker, that's just so sad. But they're such good shinies. There's a reason I already have those. So I can wish you luck on those. You have Tapu Fini. I do need that as well. I need all of the Tapus. Zygarde, Ray, and Mewtwo save. I have all of those too. I'm kind of getting to a point where I do have quite a few DA shinies now, which is nice, but that also means that I have to be pickier about the ones that I decide to do too. I only have 4 DA shinies with legendaries or like total combined. The thing is you did so many Dialga DAs that like yeah, you've spent a lot of time on ol' Master of Time. How should I make a poison sparkling counter power sandwich? Exclamation sandwich in the chat. Make sure you check out the guide. That's what I use for all my sandwiches. And it's just a little compilation of different guides. So if you have some different kinds of Herba Mysticas, you can see which one you can make. I have a total of 0 DA shinies. Impressive, I know. Yeah, that's something. That's really something. But, you know, it kind of be like that. They happen in waves, the DA shinies. You'll be on a nightmare drought, and then you'll just get like a crazy back-to-back. Shicker is due for some dubs. He really is. Z is on his X Games mode right now. Ironic that the God of Time wasted his. That's cruel, but funny. Have Latios and Dialga. I have both of those. Just got a shiny charm in Shield thanks to a mod here. Yes. Just started DA hunts. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the mods. I appreciate everybody in here. We have a lot of homies in the Discord helping people out with shiny charms and all that. Not just shiny charms, but like lots of things. Helping out. So make sure to support. Say some nice things to the mods, because they're homies. They're the ones that keep the vibes correct here in the chat. Most of the time. But yeah, we appreciate them doing their thing, because it is not a glorious job. Let me just say, it is unfortunately a bit of a job the way it goes. But yeah, they keep the community cooking. You guys are inspiring me to play some DAs. Well, I will just let you know tomorrow it's going to happen, Hassan. So, yeah, be inspired. And we'll see you in some DAs tomorrow. Be a good time. It's been almost a year since I went back and won against the Minty Metal. Minty Metal? Dialga? What is the Minty Metal? I don't know what that is. Minty Metal. What Pokemon should I hunt for? In this game? You should come over here for Poplio. I think it's a good pick. Oh, Registeel. Yeah. Z, I forgot. Z had like a nightmare. The nightmare Registeel hunt. Sad times for Z. It is a good shiny though. What was it? It was like 45,000 or something insane like that. Got a solid 2k into the rock, and then it said, okay, time to destroy Hyrule. And then you just stopped. You haven't gotten Regirock yet? That's like one of the better shinies of that trio. That whole collective. Just beat Kirby's Epic Yarn for the Wii. Pretty underrated game. They also had that on the 3DS, I think, right? I don't know if it was the same game or not. But it looked cool. Had a very interesting style. I've never actually played through that, though, surprisingly. I really like the Kirby games. I played through a lot of them. My Registeel was 45k sounds very rough. Yeah. Your Registeel was 40k or 40? Like 40 resets. Rock is a good shiny. It is. Yeah. It's just, you know, it's like just mud. It's a chocolate. Not quite a rock. He's just a mud lad. And that's fine. I think it fits his vibe pretty well. Guys, I don't know what is happening with my game tonight, but it is broken. Not working correctly. Regular 40. Just 40 encounters. Okay. Well, there is where all of your luck went, Z. You went 45k, so they could go 40. You were balancing out the odds there. Yeah, that was this statistic versus this statistic. You were on the opposite end of that one. I'm here. Sorry I haven't been in your streams lately. Zoe, it's all good. I know we all got things going on, so don't stress it. But welcome in. Hopefully things are going well. For me, I don't really know how they're going. We've only found one thing we need for the Living Dex tonight so far. Might give up on Sprigatito, honestly. You're doing Masuda stuff, right? I know you were saying that you're like way, way deep into the Masuda hunt for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Now, Manslug, are you soft resetting and rehatching the eggs over and over again? Like, is that what you're doing? So, like, you soft reset so that you don't have the eggs anymore? Or what's your... I just want to make sure you're not... You haven't saved after you gathered the eggs and then reset your game after you've hatched them and then soft reset to back when you have 100 eggs again and then hatch those again, right? I hope you're not doing that. I'm assuming you're not, but I just have to ask with how, like, insanely over odds you said you were. Because, just so you guys know, eggs are generated whether or not they're going to be shiny when the egg is made, not when you hatch it. Release all the Sprigatito, then I get more eggs, then release again. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. That's a nightmare right there. Got shiny cleaver, very nice. Got it in a friend ball. Could never be me. We found a good spot for it though. I'm not stressing it too much. I think we will be able to get one of those. Maybe in the next sandwich or two. A sandwich or two. I'm telling you, my chicken curse at the start of the stream worked. I don't know why I got cursed. I feel like I haven't done anything wrong here. But what can you do? You know, sometimes you just have to deal with the chicken curse. Live your life for a little bit. It'll turn around. The front-facing chicken. We'll get through this. The Gen 9 starters are the only starters that have to hatch in this game. Yeah, well now. Back in the day, we didn't know we were going to get these starters, so a lot of people masudaed for most of those. Which, I'm glad I didn't. My whole thing was like, I just hope I can get them in the wild in the DLC. And I got it. What's your favorite middle Evo starter? I really like all of the Gen 1 middle Evos, but let me think about the rest. The Lava, Croconaut, Bayleaf, I just whatever. Marshtomp, Grovyle, Combuskin are kind of whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's honestly all three of the Gen 1 middle evolutions are like my favorite middle evolutions. I don't think there's really many other middle evolutions. I like Sprigatito's middle evolution in this, actually. I think that's probably the best design of that evolution line for me. I like the yo-yos. You said Legos. No, I didn't. I never said that. This is a misquote. Why is it that I always see the disgusting mom when Mel says Legos? Yeah, I can see that too. I get that vibe. Wartortle and Croconaut and Kings. And Kings. Woot. But, yeah, I really like the Gen 1 middle evolutions. I think they're really cool. I like the colors and stuff. Can't wait for the Pokemon Direct in a month, yeah. Could use something fresh. A Gen 5 remake, it's gonna happen. That's gotta be what happens at that next Pokemon Direct thing. Or on Pokemon Day, right? I would be very surprised if that isn't what happens during that. And then there's gotta be a little bit more, too. Duat's pretty cool. Duat's actually not bad. Yeah, I agree with that. I never really played Gen 5, so I don't have like a very close attachment to any of the starters, you know, but I do agree. He's a homie. He's got the same kind of vibe. I'm down to only having to get the starters, and I'll have the complete Scarlet Shiny Living Dex. Very nice. Yeah, I've been trying to take my time with it, but we're kind of getting a lot of things knocked out relatively quickly, right? Like, we're definitely getting to that point, too. So we decided to remake Gen 6 Pokemon Company, probably. Gen 6. I mean, I would be down with a Gen 6 remake. If they skip Gen 5, people will be furious. But I would be pretty happy about it. Gen 6 is dope. They have a lot of really cool shiny hunting methods. And I feel like it's a really slept-on gen. So, yeah. I'd be down with some Gen 6. It'd be kind of cool if they had, like, some virtual console stuff. You know, I was really hoping for that during the last Pokemon Direct thing. And that didn't happen, but... You know, virtual console old stuff's pretty cool, too. Although now I have 6 DS Lites I'm going to be using for stream. So, maybe I don't need that anymore. It would be a lot cleaner on the Switch, though. Be a lot nicer looking, and it could just be added on top of the 6 DS Lites that we're going to be using as well. I don't think it's odd that the Gen 6 Legends were not in the DLC. They weren't, I guess, were they? There was a bunch of stuff that wasn't in it, though, right? Like, they even... It's weird, because they gave us the horses from Gen 8, but they didn't give us the watermelon head for some reason, which is kind of weird. It felt like such a brief generation because of the small Pokedex and no Pokemon Z. Yeah. Well, they were really just pushing because... What was it? For Gen 7, it was like the... When was it? 15th anniversary or 20th anniversary or something? What was it? It was an anniversary. And they really wanted to get a new gen pushed out quick. Calyrex. Good old Calyrex. Watermelon head. Just got back. JL, welcome back. Welcome, welcome. What is happening in my video game tonight, huh? What is going on here? Some things are afoot in my game. Cyndaquil is actually one of my least favorite starters. Don't really hate it, just doesn't do much for me. He's just a little chunky, quiet guy. He's a friend. My personal Gen 2 starter has been Totodile, because he's just a little stupid croc. He's very stupid, and I love that for him. Love it for him. Lcom has L-Luck. Yeah, that's my life, I guess. Wonder if they'll try and stretch Gen 9 into 2026. Oh, God. I mean, I guess if they give us some more DLC and they kind of fix the game or whatever, I could be fine with that, but 2026 is a long ways away. I don't know. Equip the shiny charm, I'll tell you. Do I have to do it? The sandwich is almost up. We'll go through this sandwich, and then I guess I'll have to undo my shiny charm and redo it just to make sure it's working all right. We'll have to kind of just give it a couple of flicks, make sure. Nidoking, best Gen 1 Pokemon. He's up there. You're forgetting about Ditto, though. Nidoking is awesome. He's got an amazing shiny, very cool Pokemon. Definitely down with it. I've never had a shiny Nidoking, and never had a shiny, like, Nidoran male, any of that line. Never had it. Do enjoy how cohesive the evolutionary line is for it. Love the evolution cohesion of Cyndaquil? Or have we moved on past this? Probably moved past this, right? I wish Zeraora was in Scarlet and Violet because I want it, and also Zarude, yeah. They make it really weird for you to get mythicals in these games, because you can't trade in home for them, right? Unless you already have them in your decks. I don't know, in Sword and Shield, you can trade for them though, right? Like, even if you haven't had them in your decks, it's kind of a weird requirement that they have for that stuff. Ninetales for Gen 1 for me. Yeah, no, that's a good... And I see Gengar there as well. Gengar is a very easy pick, right? Like, it's definitely a good one. It's the one that I have the most merch of. And I feel like it's a lot of people's favorite, especially from Gen 1. Spent 200 hours on the Nido line in Let's Go. I'm a Let's Go insane at this point. Yeah. I was hunting for Nido Reno in that game, and I just kept getting chancies, man. Living the chancy life. I think most people have lived that life. If you've done some hunts in Let's Go, you know that. Do you think I should do a Pokemon Yellow Living Dex? Like the OG Pokemon Yellow? I mean, I think it would be pretty fun to put that together, but you have to do some trading for it, probably, right? I mean, just to evolve and stuff. Are you going to have the capability of doing that? Do you have another console in another game that you can trade with? Because things like Machamp and Alakazam and stuff, you're kind of locked out of. Gen 4 lasted from 06 to 2010, so they could keep Gen 9 going... Oh, so they could keep Gen 9 going from 2022 to 2026. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was also a very different company back then. Just like money-wise, I feel like they couldn't survive 4 years without new game releases. Unless they just had a bunch of little stuff in between remakes with Gen 5 and, you know, maybe another Legends game. You know what? I don't need Gen 10 right now. If they want to release a bunch of other cool stuff in between, I'm down with that too. However they decide they want to do it, as long as they keep releasing games. I'm not biased by my profile picture. Sandshrew, best Gen 1. Yeah, I bet. And that is why I'm also not biased to say ditto, right? Like we're on the same page here. Sandshrew's a homie. This might not be on topic, but almost 0 of my friends have Terraria. Terraria's a good time. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an older game, though, too. Like, not a lot of people are actively playing Terraria anymore. But it's not bad. 2D Minecraft, and you know how much Mel loves pixel art. It's also got pixel art. The 25th anniversary really lines up weirdly with where we are right now. Yeah, almost, right? Yeah, and the 10th generation of Pokemon. I mean, it could be a really ridiculous big release for the company, but they will really need to have some stuff in the middle to keep the cogs oiled and whatever your metaphor for that is. Not biased, just based. There it is. Already? Wow, dude. It's been a rough few sandwiches. Is it going to pay off tonight? I don't know. Maybe it's going to pay off on the DA night. It's not 2D Minecraft. I mean, it basically is, right? You can't deny that there's a lot of the Minecraft DNA in that, right? Oh yeah, 30th, not 25th. I didn't even question that, but you're right. 30th, man. I am an old creature. That sucks. Cracked, welcome in. Did we exchange luck? I think we did. You know, we gotta let Z take the dubs every now and then. It's fine. We'll let him hold the dubs for tonight. And tomorrow during DA night, it will be much, much more exciting. Get a bunch of shiny legendaries. And hopefully we can just split the luck. Hopefully I don't have to just take it all. Man, I really don't want to go to Torchic Cave, but we haven't been having good luck anywhere besides Torchic's. So I think maybe we're going to go over here. And I might just do a Fire Sammy. And just hope we see a bunch. Minecraft is just 3D Terraria. There it is. But yeah, I mean, I played Terraria. It's not like that's all that it is, right? Like, it has some other things going for it, but it's definitely... You can tell what they wrote down in their book when they're like, I want to make a game. Minecraft. But it's 2D. Which is fine. It's a good game. Splatoon 3 forever. I've never actually, like, gotten super into Splatoon. My wife is a big fan of Splatoon, though. And I don't have any, like, issues with Splatoon. I just... She would play on the Wii U when we had it. And we have one again now, but she would spend a lot of time playing Splatoon on the Wii U way back when we first got the Wii U. Easton, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Let's save. Let's get ready for this. The top grossing games for Steam for 2023. Baldur's Gate was number 1. 675 million. Oh my god. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, I've heard it's a very, very good game though. So, I haven't played it personally. We haven't gotten something Johto related in 25 years. That doesn't sound right. That's not right. When was Heart Gold Soul Silver? That was like 2008 or 9. Right? Oh god. What? That's like 15 years though, right? 16 years? God. I mean, that's still been a long time, but man, I hate thinking about that. I'm pretty sure I remember how to make this sandwich, so I'm just gonna go for it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Prosciutto. We're going spicy for the spicy burbs. Yeah, 15 years. I mean, still a long time. Not 25 years, though. 25 years is a long, long time. It's just insane to me that this video game that I grew up with is, like, very old, just like me. Not quite as old, because I'm, you know, a creature. Big old boomer. But it is what it is. Another existential crisis. Yeah. I wish it didn't have to be like that, but it do. It's been happening a lot lately. People mentioning these dates, how many years it's been since something. And it always messes me up. It's not a good feeling. Is Terraria still an indie game? What do you mean? I mean, it was made by an indie team, right? I don't think it ever becomes not an indie game, right? I do honestly think they'll remake Gen 2 before Gen 5. Really? I feel like... I don't know. They've been hinting at so much Gen 5 stuff during this DLC. I feel like it'd be so weird if they didn't do Gen 5 next. But, you know, it doesn't have to just be one or the other. A Let's Go Meryl, something like that. Maybe a Legends Celebi could be a thing. And then like a more regular game, kind of like with the Legends release in BDSP. It was kind of the same deal, right? Where they had two kind of different games that came out kind of side by side there. It'd be pretty neat. Get a bunch of different styles of games. I would love another Legends game. Just like an expanded upon Legends game. Can we get Gen 2 and Gen 5 remakes? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down. Why not both? I would be down for either, honestly. Playing through Gen 2, it's been a long time since I played through it. And Gen 5, I haven't ever played through it. So, either one kind of works for me. I think people will be mad if it's not Gen 5. They're getting very amped up over this. Want more Legends games, but I also want them to put more Legends gameplay in the main series. I do get that. I think Gen 10 is going to be a kind of mashup of that, because if you looked at the development cycles of Legends and Scarlet and Violet, Legends started a little bit first, and then Scarlet and Violet started a little bit after, but you can tell that they shared a lot of notes. We were talking about this the other night, but yeah, I think now they've been able to see what kind of worked on both, and hopefully they can take that and make something real neat. They just gotta put it all together. This year's the 25th anniversary of Gold and Silver. Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. Said, just so you know, you are a very old man. Hold that. Legend Celebi would be fire. I would lose my marbles if they made that. Me too. My marbles would be lost. They want Mega Evos, do they? Give me Mega Evolutions. I'd be down. Put it in whatever game you want. I don't care which one. Just make it a thing again. Fire Red was my first Pokemon game, and the rest was history. Fire Red was a good time, honestly. It was a really good way to play through Gen 1. It's a Gen 3 game, technically, which is the best gen. In before Scarlet and Violet 2. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad about it because here's my thing. I'm pretty sure early this year they're gonna introduce the new like Nintendo Switch thing. We've been talking about this for a long time, but there have been a lot of rumory speculation things going on. There's no way they don't have a console sometime this year though. And I think they're gonna announce it kind of early this year and be ready for like holiday season, and that's when a lot of these games and stuff will probably be coming out too. But dude, like a Scarlet and Violet 2 or whatever Pokemon Magenta, whatever the the other color version of it that they would want to do, right? But something like that I'd be down with, like playing through this kind of style of game again, but hopefully optimized, running on something that is more powerful, and it actually will not just be crashing and exploding constantly. I would be down with it. I don't know. I think it would be cool. And it's not like you just have to replay these games again. Because I would even be down to do that with a new console, is seeing how it runs on that. But if I could get a Scarlet and Violet 2 and have something new to play through, but it also is running really good, like, yeah. Have your cake and eat it too, right? Leaf Green was my first. Can't believe I'll be playing these games for 20 years this year. I'm telling you, we got a lot of Pokemon fans that have been in the business for a hot minute. I started in Pokemon Blue. Old man. Just want to see what starters they would give a Hisuian form in the next Legends game. Yeah. It's cool when they just have a new form on a starter like that. It's kind of a little more interesting almost. But I think regional forms are like some of the best introductions to things that they've done. Like most of them are pretty good. Most of them. Not all of them. BDSP is my least favorite game I've ever played on the Switch. There's definitely worse games than that on the Switch, but if it's the worst one you've ever played, then you just count your blessings. You've had some very good games on the Switch. Because BDSP has issues. It's not like a terrible nightmare. It's a disappointing Pokemon game, but it's not like the worst game ever made, you know? My game crashed on release night of Indigo Disk like 5 minutes in, and the game said no. Yeah. This game is still just kind of busted. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, but, you know, we still play it. We enjoy our time when it's not crashing. I haven't had a crash for a pretty long time. I can't remember the last time I had a crash, honestly. Started on Pokemon Red. Says Red. Yeah. OG Pokemon was something else. It's not great these days, but... They just copy and pasted the BD code into BDSP. The DP. There it is, not BD. Yeah, well, because it had a lot of the same glitches and stuff, right? It's just so weird. The charm didn't work. There were like so many little weird things in it, but it was like not a bad looking game. I know some people didn't like the visual style of it, but I think it was unique. I actually kind of was okay with it. I've talked about it in the past, but like the movement in that game felt terrible for some reason, which is not a complaint I would expect to be making about a Pokemon game. But, yeah, it just made it very weird to move around in that game. When you would bump into walls, it would, like, slow you down and stuff. It was just very weird. BDSP Elite Four was eliting and hard. Eliting. Well, I mean, it is supposed to be difficult. Cynthia was always a problem, but that Elite Four, I've heard people had issues with it. I don't know. I definitely blew through it, but I always grind a lot in those games, you know? They didn't keep Shaman and Darkrai as permanently obtainable, 0 out of 10. I am very sad about that too, because I can no longer get to those Pokemans. I think that I can do the Void glitch thing to get over to Shaman though, right? I just can't get Darkrai ever in that game, which sucks. And it's just because I got on the BDSP train way later than, like, I didn't play that game until after I got Legends. I played through all of Legends, and then I kind of went back to Brilliant Diamond because I was shiny hunting. I started streaming. So... riding the bike in BDSP is a nightmare. There's a lot of things that just kind of don't feel right in that game. And it's hard to put it into words, but like a lot of the movement, even through menus sometimes feels really weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a very weird experience overall. I'm in the minority that I didn't hate BDSP. I would have rather they done a Platinum remake, but for what it was alright. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a terrible game, and Platinum would have been the better choice. Like, they obviously wanted the version exclusives and whatever, but it's just, yeah, it had a lot of weird stuff going on in it. And Charm not working is like my main thing. That's just like so goofy that it wasn't tested and that they didn't ever fix it. Like, it's insanity. That was the same as me, missed out on the BDSP shinies. It's too bad, but whatever. I got the shiny Arceus, I got shiny Dialga, that's all I need. I did get a copy of Shining Pearl in Japan for like $7. I'll have to play through it at some point. Playing through that game is such a drag. So I don't know when I'm going to do it. But I would like to shiny hunt Palkia, like soft resetting in that maybe. I swear I comment at the worst times. Why you commenting at the worst times? What you mean? Restart the game maybe? Should have gotten more shinies by now. I would agree. I did reset my game recently, though. I would think I should be seeing more. You know what's weird is I think with the sandwich, I'm seeing like less of these Torchic than I was when I had the Academy special. It's almost like Encounter Power is making it weird. Brilliant Platinum. Yeah, that's what we needed. The Brilliant Platinum. Feels like BDSP functions better than Scarlet and Violet most of the time. That I do not disagree with. BDSP, but man, you can feel the duct tape and string keeping Gen 9 together. It's, yeah, it's got a lot of performance-y weirdness just in general. Lots of things you can see clipping around and whatever, but in general, Shiny Charm works. Overworld spawns are a lot of fun. Flying around is fun when it's not, like, bugging out, you know? There's a lot of good things. I see so many things that if they're just polished a little bit more, this would be, like, such a top tier game, you know? Your face is insanity. Don't you give me that. Don't you give me that. Do you want to hear my dream team for Scarlet and Violet? Let's hear it. Post it up. I had a name for Platinum Remake, but I forgot it. There you go. Duct tape and string. You have not seen a busted game then. No, this definitely be busted. Mel really doesn't like it when you talk smack about any game that any developer has ever worked on. This game has a lot of weird stuff in it, Mel. You gotta admit that there's funkiness in this. It isn't even just like bashing on it, but this game definitely has a lot of shenanigans. Chicken Arise. Yes, Arise Chicken. I used to be able to do a good Meatwad voice. I don't think I can do it anymore. Scarlet and Violet legit was not as bad as people make it out to be. It wasn't Cyberpunk bad. I will give you that. It was definitely not Cyberpunk bad. It's the worst Pokemon release that has ever been released, though. You haven't, like, been through every game that has been released in this series. This is the most broken game that has ever been released, and I think that is why a lot of people are so heated over it, because it has been, like, incrementally getting kind of stankier and stankier with the quick releases that they've been doing for games, and people are not happy about the quality level going down of the games themselves, I guess, with the crashing and just the weirdness, visual bugs and stuff. It didn't really used to have a ton of that stuff, you know? They were pretty solid, just like boom, 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 and they would be releasing them all the time, but they're trying a lot of new things, which is the reason that it's like a lot of this, right? They're trying lots of new stuff, and I'm down with them experimenting, getting some other stuff going on, because I've said this before, regular Pokemon games are kind of like, the format for them just kind of doesn't super work anymore, I feel like. And they need to try something a little bit new, so I think it's cool, at least for some of the games. If they do re-releases that are like the old style, I think that's good, right? Like a bit of a mixed bag with it. Give me multiple new games. I hate everything they release. It's exhausting. They're not talking smack about you, dude. Like, I don't know. People want to play lots of Pokemon because they like the franchise, but they also want it to be good. I feel like there is a certain point where they want a lot of releases and whatever, but, you know, people just want more. What can you do? If you can do a Meatwad voice and shift the pitch up a bit, you end up at Elmo. Meatwad. Meatwad. That doesn't exactly sound like Elmo. I don't think that's exactly it. I wish they would port older games to the Switch already. It would be so easy. It's free money. It is absolutely free money. Did you see the Dream Team? I didn't. Hold on. Rowlet, Litten, Alolan Executor, Spinarak, Trevenant, Scorbunny. You're not going to evolve them? You're just leaving them as is? You don't exactly sound like Meatwad. Got him. Got him. What an idiot. He tried the Meatwad. Yeah, I don't think... we didn't quite get to Elmo there. Too bad Scarlet and Violet couldn't have had Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom in them. Yeah, I know. That would have finally took them up to the quality that I would have expected. They had them running smooth, real smooth. So, I don't know. You're talking having those teams on it, that no dice, unfortunately. Those were really good games. Pokemon Breath of the Wild was kind of like what Legends seemed like, you know? They had that tech demo that somebody did that was just Pokemon stuff in a Breath of the Wild looking game. And when people saw Legends, they were freaking out. That was so different. So new when that came out. And, like I said, that's what got me back into Pokemon. So, really want the Alolan games to be ported onto the Switch. The problem is they're like kind of a recent gen, so they're like so, you know, they're like on the lower end of the priority list, even though they're just as in the older generation as X and Y or even some of the DS stuff, you know, like they're all not really supported anymore. Maybe next gen. Maybe next gen. Well, I'm thinking that they, like I said, they had 2 different teams working on Legends and Scarlet and Violet, and you could see where they shared some notes and stuff, but, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that, first off, this outbreak is just not working. This sucks. But, I think they have a lot of time to kind of polish up this whole deal for the next go-around, and theoretically, some new hardware, more juice. There's a lot of things that could go right. A new Pokemon spin-off is coming out on the 19th. Pokepal. I see. Very interesting. Does your uncle work at Nintendo? Is that what's going on here? Volt, welcome in. Just came in to check how things are going, and I see an upside-down homie. Yeah. We're looking for female chickens, and it's not really working out. And we really haven't found a lot of homies tonight. It's been hard times. That is a Steam game, not Nintendo. Pokepal? There was, that Pal World game, which is like a weird, like, it looks like you're battling Pokemon and, like, you have, like, weird laser guns and stuff that you're using. I don't know. It looks very strange. Ceiling Cat with the 10, buddy. I appreciate you. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, make sure you say thanks to Ceiling Cat. Throw out a Sneasel, maybe, a pay button. Show some love. Is this how we improve the vibes? Yeah, that's the said flush it all out of there. Is how the vibes increase. There it is. There's a bunch of Sneasels. You love to see it. My uncle knows a guy that's related to the sister of the CEO of Nintendo, and his cousin says, Volt with the 20, buddy. I appreciate you. You guys know the deal. Make sure you're opted in, exclamation gift, but everybody who gets one of those, say thank you. Show some appreciation, because that is not free. Look at all those pay buttons. Look at them. I'm just keeping an eye for old Barnabas in this list. I don't know if his name is 50 Shades of Me anymore, or if it is just Barnabas, Sir Barnabas. We'll have to see. I know he changed his Discord name. No Barnabro, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. He wants me to open up a union circle. Are you going to do some BBQs? Post up a code. Get some people in there. This is the time to do it. I've been lurking all night long doing these awful shiny hunts. Finally found 2 of the 3 I was looking for. What are you looking for right now? Mr. Cap is popping off down there. He's still waving. Waiting on the day it happens, and it's going to be on a single gift snipe. That's definitely how it's going to be, right? It's got to be like that. We'll have to see. I might pass out here soon. Your boy is feeling the effects. Get some rest. It's all good. We'll be here tomorrow. What would you think of a new Pokemon TCG game? I would be a big fan. I really like the original Pokemon TCG game. Raise plays. Juicebox just got gifted membership. Make sure you say thanks. It'll be the same night that Shiny Spiritomb pops up. Now that would be an interesting turn of events. I don't like it when people change their profile picture and name because when I don't remember them, I forget about them. Yeah, no, it's tough. I have people pop in and they're like, do you remember me? They have some completely different name. It's like, no. Like, oh, my name was different. I used to be this. It's like, well, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to remember who you are? You don't even have the same name. It's like, yeah, I'm wearing a costume. I changed my name. You tried it. Yeah, Raze really gave it a shot. You gotta appreciate the dedication there. Tried to get the snipe. Did you ever play Pokemon Pinball? I really like those games. Dude, I would be super down if they had a new Pokemon Pinball release. Would be very, very happy about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're getting it, unfortunately. The sales on Pokemon Pinball were never great. What are your thoughts on Magic the Gathering? It is a very, very good card game. I used to play a lot of Magic back in the day, but haven't played it for a hot minute. But yeah, I used to play like tournament level Magic. I'm not going into that story. I'm not going to tell it. Pseudo-Wudo.
I'm glad I get to catch up with my friends Marvin, Pennywise, and Pneumonia in the update.
Good old Marvin, Pennywise, and Pneumonia. They're all friends, and I'm glad that we get to have one last hurrah with Pneumonia specifically. Just hopping in shortly. Best of luck. Volt, I appreciate you. And I will take the shiny luck. I will indeed. Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire was a vibe. I agree. That would be something that they could so easily put on the, like, virtual console. And I would be down with it. You know, that's something. They've already put the TCG, right? Pinball. Do that next. That'd be a good announcement for Pokemon Day. Edit out. We can talk smack about devs now. There you go. Mel, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Please, anybody open up a union circle. Open one up. You can open one. Post a code. The mods are some cool folks. No, not mods. Devs is what she said. People who make video games is what she's talking about. She's fighting the good fight for the developers all around the world. I did like the way she was going to fight Kieran. Nimona. Yeah. She's just down to fight everybody, and I can appreciate that. I just got shiny Spinarak. Very nice. Oh, you finally found it. All around the world, statues crumble for me. What is the lyric after that? Who knows how long... Who knows how long I found you? That can't be right. That's like what I'm remembering, though. And now everybody knows that we know who Sugar Ray is. And they know that we are old men. What ball do I use for Spinarak? I feel like Quick Ball is actually not bad for it. Developers. There it is. Pseudo-Wudo going in. Hug your local dev. They're crying at HQ's decisions too. Yeah. And, you know, talking about things that are wrong with the game doesn't necessarily mean it's directed at devs. I don't really care who's in the middle of all of it, who's making it, whatever. I just care about the thing that's released, the end result. I don't care if it was devs or the HQ or anything else who made the decision. It just... I can be sad that my game crashes and freaks out. That's the thing I'm trying to get through here. I don't think that it's some dev going, we're gonna make this game run at 10 FPS and that's my decision. That's gonna be it. These Pokemon enjoyers are gonna be real mad. That's not how I feel personally. Maybe somebody else in the chat might feel that way. Who knows? Yeah, the Golem game was something else. That was a game based around the most not fun thing ever. Just doing, like, nightmare labor in a cave of death for orcs. And people are just, like, laid out, just crusty and dead, just in this orc cave. And so are you're basically that at that point, right? And Donkey had a pretty funny video about that, actually, about just why that game kind of didn't work. Leo, you're heading out. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. The Mochi Mochi dance has started. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. We got 2.5 minutes. Nothing but love for the devs. Less for the higher-ups. Yeah. Yeah, they have... basically, nothing good comes from them getting involved in the shenanigans. If we just had a bunch of cool devs handling it all, that'd be it. They know what we want. Just let them do their thing. Opening a union circle. There you go. Ace Hunter and Alvaro. You guys might want to sync up. It looks like you both have a union circle. You both decided to do it at the same time. Yeah, the faster and faster releases are rough, but, you know, with Scarlet and Violet, it kind of sucks because a lot of people have already gotten through, like, the entire Shiny Dex, which is crazy to me. So it's like, this is almost making the life cycle of it last, like, way shorter because of how quick it is to get some Shinies in this game now. So, I don't know, it's kind of tough. They're almost, like, doubling down on it at this point, you know? Because a lot of the DLC and stuff was pretty quick. It was just like a few hours, right? The epilogue should have given us a Mochi Mochi emote. Yeah, I guess why didn't they? That would have been a pretty easy thing to add in, huh? Gotta love money-driven executives who don't care about the quality of the product. Why'd you make that decision? Money! Yeah, it is what it is. We don't get to make the calls on that. What can you do? We can just hope that they fight the good fight, get the good stuff made. I have high expectations for this series. I've been down with it for a very long time, so I really hope they continue to do good, do better. Starbound is a more boring version of Terraria. I feel like they're very different games. Not everything has to be an X version of Terraria. New like goal, guys, I appreciate you. Let's get like a 300 like goal pinned up. We'll go. How's your week going, Xander? It's going alright. It's the weekend now, and I get a long weekend, so yeah, can't complain. These are the last spawns I'm doing. What is this night? We've had no shinies tonight. Had 2 friends. I don't get it. I don't get it. I got all the starters. The 2 hardest ones are Cyndaquil and Totodile. Yeah. Yeah, that's what people are saying. Is this some of the worst luck you've had, Calm? Yeah, I think so. This might be the worst luck I've had since I've had the charm and everything. We've been using boosted odds, encounter sandwiches like the charm, outbreaks. We've been doing all kinds of stuff. Have you prayed to Arcus for the shiny luck? I have not tonight. Maybe I should have. Guys, I think I'm going to hang with the wife for a little bit. I think we're going to do our Spiritomb checks a little bit early for tonight, but we're going to stream late tomorrow. We'll be doing a bunch of DAs. So, with the way the luck is and just the wife being bored and wanting to hang, I think it's a good time, right? You ate all the luck. That's fine. And you know what? I'm glad Z got some of it. I'm glad Z got some of the luck and finally started getting some shinies because the dude needed it. He really needed the dub. So we're going to go up, bonk these few Spiritombs, and then we're going to raid somebody. So stick around, guys. Don't leave yet. But, yeah, tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Dynamax adventures. If you haven't ever done DAs, pop in. Sword and Shield Dynamax adventures are really, really fun. If you've never seen them, if you've never done them, pop in. We get a bunch of shiny, well, hopefully, a bunch of shiny legendaries, all kinds of cool stuff. And, yeah, it's a good time. We all get to shiny hunt together. DAs sound fun. Maybe all the luck is being saved for that. Yes, that's my hope. My hope is we have a very spicy DA night. What time tomorrow? 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you're subbed to the channel and you have alerts and stuff, I always schedule ahead of time. So if you're not already subbed up and have the bell and everything checked or clicked or whatever the heck you call it, just make sure you are, because I always schedule ahead of time. But, yeah. Just basically same time tomorrow, though. It's always at the same time. Headed to bed. Good luck on the hunt tonight. Always a pleasure. Jacob, I appreciate you popping in, buddy. And hopefully we see you tomorrow for a spicy, shiny legendary. We'll see. Got my sword game today, and way behind the flow. Will try to catch up to your DA raids. So here's the thing. You don't need to be very far in the game to be able to join in on DAs. So, yeah. Just, you have to get... You don't even need the first badge. You just need to get to the point where the sheep aren't in the trainway anymore. And you can get to the Dynamax adventure area. So, yeah, give it a shot. Get in. All right. We are going to do our final checks here, guys. I want to thank you all for hanging out tonight, for liking the stream, doing all that stuff. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, please consider doing it. It helps your boy out on the algorithm. If you haven't subbed yet, we're on our way to 11K. So, you know, help your boy out. Thanks, everybody, for the memberships, the gifts, and super chats and everything. I know you guys don't have to pay to watch me on YouTube, but it means a lot that you do it anyways. It all goes back into the stream, so I really appreciate you guys. And we have a few people paying even more for memberships. We have Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rang, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Kasane V2, Z Toxic, Oxford Striplin, Chrissy, Ellie Dogmeat, Vlad Shorts, Fuji Toby, and in the cultist tier, we have Mistaken, Oriso, Raise Plays, 8th Anguis of the Grandmaster Sealing Cat Ouroboros, and Volt. I appreciate all of you guys. Let's do this final check, and let's go raid somebody. It will happen one day. One day. I might have to do another soft reset hunt, like, stream for this one of these days. We're getting to the point where I think we need to. We are going to do a hashtag calm raid. Please, guys, do not spam. Let's just be respectful. Let me see who's streaming right now. Game Boyd is still live. We're going to raid Game Boyd. It's been a hot minute since we've been able to pop over there. Hashtag calm raid. Guys, please be respectful. Do not spam. Just give him a like, hang out for a bit. He's a cool dude. Friend of the channel. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, Dynamax Adventures tomorrow. Good night, everybody.